immediately as I clicked live. We could cut that out, right? I don't know if that's gonna be the actual opening, but
Hey there,
that would be amazing if it was.
Poppin'? My name is Mr. Robai, and welcome back, finally, to Marvelous Misadventures. We are finally on the double-digit episode 10. It has been way too long. Exorcist hasn't been able to join us just yet, but he's coming in a little bit late. With us, we've got Miss Skittish Kitty, Dark Aquas, Michael Y2K, and Brett Ingerson.
Heyo.
When we last left off, you guys had found a head of a dragon statue that you didn't really have any reports on. You just knew something kind of funky was going on here. Somebody, point fingers or name names, was gonna go chop down a tree to help cook his fish. I don't remember.
Let's not dwell on my past mistakes.
And yeah,
A sword was formed.
you guys went into the cave in order to take the head back to the rest of the statue, and 5 owlbears have become meat sickles, I guess, with feathers.
Owl sickles.
Woo!
Sorry, who sickles? He's right.
Anyway, you guys notice that after Will casts this ice spell at these owlbears, that something like magically reverberates around the area, giving him a bad reaction to his own spell. He now has magical brain freeze and will be rendered useless until Exorcist gets here. Like, he'll still follow you guys around and whatnot, but he will not be able to fight.
oh good, so
Deus Ex Machina to
He's
the
essentially
finest.
brain
he
dead
can't
right
steal
now.
the experience from us now. We were all
Yeah,
just
that he-
horrendously pissed.
Yeah, but in all honesty, that was a bit of my fault too, considering that I'd been taking it easy on you guys with these monsters, and now the kitty gloves are coming off. People are going to get hurt.
Yeah.
About time.
So continue. I will just run for a
I'm
glass
sorry,
of water,
who was that who
and
just
I
said
mean
about time?
unrun.
Who said that?
Which one?
Brett.
Who said about time?
What?
Brett.
What?
Did you say about time, or was it Aquas?
I didn't say anything.
Aquas, was that you?
No. Maybe.
Are you sure about that? Because I distinctly remember.
Did I miss something?
I distinctly remember somebody almost getting raped by a dire line in one of our little tests.
I swear to God.
That's gonna be a thing now. Just so you know.
We already concluded that was a dream.
What's gonna be a thing?
We'll
attention
let you
span
know all about
eventually.
this dream sequence that he's gonna have the next time he passes the F out.
Oh, this sounds amazing and horrible. What's a word that's both equally horrifying and amazing at the same time?
ERP.
I know what that means. I'm not saying it. Nope. Yeah, just drop that like a sack of hammers. I can't remember. Did any of you do a spot check on this cave on any part besides the ground floor?
I think I did, and that's how I found the big old thing that I knocked down to trigger the owlbears.
I mean, yeah, I know that you looked around that particular area, but did you look anywhere else? Did you do the whole cave or just the ground floor?
Just that, I guess.
Okay. Well, as you guys approach these frozen owl bears, you can see that above the entrance to the cave that you all just came in is like another cave. And roll me a listen check.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Listen, you said?
Yes, a listen check.
32.
Oh God!
You don't hear Jack, my love.
I am in my own little world right now.
I mean, you did just see 5 owlbears just get frozen like that.
I rolled.
You roll a 1 or something?
Yes.
She rolled a net 1.
I rolled
Give
a
yourself
1.
a blue marble.
A red marble.
Brain,
Blue
math,
marble.
how do? 33. Oh, wait,
Blue
that's a
is-
natural 20.
Blue is
Doesn't matter.
disadvantage. Red is an advantage. Give yourself a blue marble.
What did you get, Aquas?
I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, but what was your
But-
full number at the end?
Oh,
I
33.
thought the red was
33?
No,
Red
Mine
is
was a
advantage,
32,
blue is
and I get a
disadvantage.
15 on my roll.
Good for your ears.
Yeah, Void's fucking has amazing hearing.
So what
You're
do
a
I
damn
hear,
quarter mile
Hobo?
away.
Okay.
What is Void and Santa here?
Well, Santa, I don't remember. Can you understand Draconic?
Oh god, I hear Draconic. I don't know what the fuck's being said. Good.
Okay, but Void knows what's going on. You hear 3 separate voices having a conversation with each other, all in Draconic.
So I hear 3 conversations going on in Draconic. What are they saying?
Damned adventurers and their noise. They better not have hurt my owlets again. Our owlets, you mean? What am I here? Chopped liver? Oh, come on, guys, don't fight. I'm sure they're fine. When was the last time an adventurer could build any kind of element up this way? If you look up, you see a 2-headed creature standing at the mouth of this cave. It's about 20 feet up from the ground there. One head is of a lion, scarred and blind in one eye. The other is a ram whose horns have been chipped away from years of use. And between the heads slides the tip of the creature's tail, which is the head of a red dragon, and its mouth is agape. Oh no. And now the tale is speaking in common. You're in trouble now, little adventurers. So yeah.
I didn't quite fully hear you, and that's simply because I just have the fuck all for internet right now.
I'm back, and I heard all of that.
So there's basically a chimera with a dragon head instead of a snake head. And it's about 20 feet above us.
Okay.
There's the conversation from my notes, guys.
Okay.
There's an unknown number.
Okay.
So yeah, you're in trouble now, little adventurers. So, you've got a ditzy exorcist right now, who's just, like, completely useless.
So, Void looks up, and he just goes... Well, Void looks up, and he says, "You're a very pretty creature."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, since Sana can also hear this, she's also
Void
looking
also
up.
has low light vision, so he can probably see them.
So does Sana.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Void's just
I'm pretty
looking
sure
up
somebody,
at him.
Didn't somebody use the light enchant?
I don't think so. I think
I
so.
don't know, but I have low light vision as well. So.
Okay, so everybody can see this thing.
I know Dakota wanted to become like
So
yeah, it's looking back between you all and the frozen owl bears, and then the lion head just roars.
Okay. Can I do something quickly?
Can we just immediately rat out that Will did it?
No. Void runs over, picks up Will, and just shouts, "He did it! This is the one!"
Can I try and roll diplomacy check for this creature to try and bargain with it?
Okay.
To try and apologize?
Yeah, you can. While you're doing that, it jumps down from the cave and just lands in front of you guys. Nothing's happened yet. I'm gonna give you some time to kind of react to this.
Yeah,
While
Void's
also
just like
giving
picking
me
up
a will
weapon.
save.
Okay, will
for
save.
frightful presence.
Well, let's see. Where's my character sheet? Will, so I just roll, right?
You roll your d20 and you add your will save onto it.
Oh, so the base save or the total?
The total.
29.
Oh, so
I have a 25. 25.
You're good.
So will save for me.
Can I just
27.
say that Mahina
You
still
good?
gives off a belch?
Hmm?
Mahina still gives off a belch anyway.
So,
Because as far as fucking hell, I forgot my own name. Melda is concerned. She didn't know it was up there until it dropped down. So
Yeah, so just zoom. Turn around. Oh, hey, belch.
So,
Love Maheen.
do I still get a chance to talk and bargain and try to apologize with this thing?
What was your will save again?
27.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, I was just doing a thing while you were getting your roll out. What was your diplomacy roll?
So it was a. Ooh, let me see. Where's my diplomacy? Total, it was. Okay. So.
Oh wait.
So
after
I
this
just
one-
got a 25 on diplomacy.
Yeah, you can talk to this thing, especially if you know Draconic.
you
I
don't know
thought Dakota
Draconic.
didn't.
I could have
I
sworn
thought
you knew
Dakota
Draconic.
didn't. Yeah.
No,
Dakota's
I'm
one
the.
that doesn't know.
You're the
I
only
am
one
the-
here who doesn't know Draconic.
Yeah, he's the only one that doesn't.
Yeah, we've
Okay.
had this conversation before.
All right,
Excuse me.
but
Don't forget Santa.
okay. I have already iterated that the tail can speak common, so it can be a translator for you.
Wait, can
Alright.
you just say that that doesn't work, and then I want to try a handle animal check.
I've already. am trying.
Handle animal check.
Can I just say, any move you make towards this thing, Dakota is clocking you for.
No, come on, handle animal check. Come on, let me do it.
Let me
Yeah,
finish
you got a
talking to it
25.
first.
Okay. So what do you say to this thing?
Listen, we did not know these were your alouettes. We are sorry. That one over there, that is a vegetable right now, is the most sorry. And we are just trying to get past deeper into the cave. Is that allowed?
You see the dragon head look at you kind of confused before saying, "How can a vegetable be sorry?"
He was not like this until just a few seconds ago.
Well, elemental magic doesn't really work that well in here. The lion is still kind of growling, but you can see that it's kind of respecting the dragon right now. It wants nothing more than just pounce on you guys at the moment.
So,
Void does a handle animal check. Can I try this? Is that like an actual...
Okay.
now, I
And
am
that's
sorry for... Oh, Jesus Christ, you are going to
That's
me killed.
funny.
I am in front of this thing. You're going to get me killed.
Okay, you got a net 20 on a handle animal check. Okay, what are you trying to do?
Just calm it down.
He's
So-
gonna charm this thing, apparently.
So
He's going to pet the lion until it
Okay.
calms down.
I'm gonna
Give it belly rubs.
If,
Give it belly rubs.
if you
Yeah.
okay, so we're gonna keep the handle animal check. If you can get close to this thing, give me a sneak check to see if you can get
A
close.
sneak check?
Yes, a sneak check.
We're going to die. I'm going to die.
You're gonna die first.
Yeah, I'm going to die.
I don't see a sneak.
I don't see a
On the
sneak either.
thing.
Oh,
Stealth.
move silently.
Move silently.
So,
Yes,
Move
move silently.
Move
We found it.
silently? Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
Then I got a 22.
Okay, yeah.
I thought you meant you nat 20 that as well. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
If
Yeah.
you got anything
So
below
I-
a 20, I would have been like, no way, this thing sees you and just like knocks you away. But no, 22. All right, you get him on this thing.
20. I start giving it belly rubs, calm it down. It's like an actual. I've done it! I've done it!
You're not taming and keeping this thing. I
I'm
forbid it.
taming and keeping it.
Look at this thing. Brett, give me a high or low.
A high or
Oh.
low? High.
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me?
He now have a chimera. I am done.
Oh, it was
Do I-
high.
You don't have a chimera pet, but this thing is now on its back, purring its head off as you are rubbing its belly. It is no longer a threat.
Yes! I've done it!
All right, so Brett is either going to have to
give
come with
Breton
us
a
and
red
stop
marble.
running.
Alright.
What?
You
Oh
get
yeah, red marble.
you get a red marble.
Oh boy.
I am so done with this right now.
And a chimera pet.
If that was me, I would have net won every single one of those rolls and then called low when it was high. That is exactly
I've
what
got
would
it.
happen.
I've done it!
You're not keeping it as a pet. It stays in the cave.
No, it's coming with me.
No, it is
Void will
not.
kill you.
Dakota will
it's
kill
fair.
you.
What?
Don't you dare bring this thing with us.
Oh, it's coming. Damn straight. This is
It
Void's
is-
pet now.
It is staying in the cave.
It's coming with us.
All right, so can we just say, as long as he's rubbing its belly, it's non-hostile?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's not hostile.
But it's
I'll
on
be
its
real.
back right now, meaning you're gonna have to stay with this thing and rub its belly while we keep going.
No, Void can just have it come along with him. I'll give it a name.
I'll give it a name. Oh my god, he's got a fucking puppy right now, is what I'm
Yeah.
getting at.
Okay, so Corey,
Corey's
while
here.
you were being a vegetable, Brett just timed a chimera.
The owlbears you killed caused a chimera
Wait,
to
where-
attack
oh,
us,
there it is.
and I tamed the chimera.
So what I'm hearing is I need to kill the chimera.
Yes.
No!
No, no, no.
Fucking Hopi is dead.
Please,
Actually, cry.
please.
We lost
you
our
are
DM. He's
here.
dead.
I was not expecting this at freaking all. I was gonna have this
Exorcist,
kid
you
try to
are
say guys
witnessing
live for
this right
life or
now.
Swallow one of you guys. I had so many
Will
notes here for combat, and you just tamed the fucker. That's why I'm laughing
Corey,
so
kill it.
hard.
Corey, kill it.
But to be fair, he tamed the chimera, but I know how to tame a dragon in game 2. So.
That's not the point.
Aren't you happy
Oh,
about this,
damn.
Hobai?
No, I am not.
I said Hobai. You're not Hobai.
He's not either, he's crying laughing.
Yeah, that means it's amazing.
You made him get rid of so much notes for this thing.
Oh man.
I don't
Shortened
care.
our episode time.
Maybe.
No, it extended the episode time with how much it's made me laugh. Oh my god, I got a dish out experience. Oh man. But you gave Brett
I
the red
shortened the
marble, right?
episode by
Yeah,
getting
he's
rid
got a
of
red marble now.
Oh man.
I'm
I
done with
shortened the
this.
episode by insta winning this fight, but I've made it longer with this giant amount of laughing time.
I am so mad right now.
I
Just
actually
the
forgot to
amount of
self-promote.
luck.
The
Yes,
amount
I
of
was-
luck I had there.
Because I was off getting food.
Can someone do a self promotion or whatever? Just promote me real quick because I forgot to and I don't want to pull it up.
I think I did for you already. Yeah, I already posted the link for you.
Oh, thank you. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I
you
was like,
put it
she's
in
gonna
louder?
forget to do this, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
do it.
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
gonna put
Mr.
it in other
Anchor,
places.
Up, what's next?
So Exorcist, just to catch you up on what happened. Right after you used your cone of cold, there was like a weird effect with the cave that gave you like magical brain freeze until you got here. So you snap back to your senses to see Void on top of a chimera that is on its back, getting belly rubs and just purring. This thing is no longer a
And
threat.
you can. I am unbelievably shocked at this.
I think everyone
This is
has
my-
their mouth agape. Even little Maheen is just like,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on?
What's Roxy looking like to this?
Oh,
Bless you.
Bless you.
What's- What's Calcifier doing? That's my main question. How's this Calcifier react?
How is my sister handling this?
Oh man. Okay, so Calcifier, he's
My
doing
cheek
a
hurt from smiling.
he's doing a face palm sort of thing, but you can tell he's holding back chuckles. Roxy, she's bowled
Yes.
over laughing. Like you heard how I was laughing? That's Roxy right now.
That was Roxy. Okay.
Oh man.
How is his
um,
sister taking it?
She
Tiffany.
She doesn't know how to react. She's just like, wait, what? Huh? What?
Dakota's in the same boat right now.
So
She actually
Void-
looks over at Dakota and goes, "Your friends are absolutely crazy."
Welcome
This is
to the
my-
life I live, sister.
This is my life now. These are my friends.
Yeah. So can Void like stop petting it and be like, so Void stops petting it. He stands back and it's like, and he says, "So what's your name, or do you want me to give you one?"
It comes out of its like purring stupor and it's like, huh? What? Oh, I don't really have a name. At least, nothing that you all call me.
Dakota says audibly loud enough for everyone else to hear. This is actually happening right now.
Yeah. Then
Doxy
Void
is
just
still
like
just
pats its
rolling.
head. Yeah. Void's there. He just pats its head and it's just like, how do you like the name Kilgrave? How about that?
Kilgrave?
He's naming it Kilgrave.
Yeah, Kilgrave.
Oh my god.
What kind
Yeah,
of Cerberus
I can get behind
Tunibio bullshit is this?
I'm the one with the Cerberus, man.
Yeah, you have a Cerberus. I have a Chimera.
So everybody's getting a pet, so I need to get a dragon.
Fun
You
fact for
already
you
have a
guys.
dragon.
That's it.
But yeah,
No, I mean a legit dragon, not just the dragonborn.
fun fact for you
Yeah.
guys. In Greek mythology, Hades, he named the three-headed dog Cerberus. That translates kind of into like spot. So yeah, Cerberus' name is Spot if you translate it properly.
Yeah.
Oh man, the things you learn on Pinterest.
So now I have Kilgrave.
And this is an
Yes.
OPF and
This is
monster,
amazing.
dude.
That is now my pet.
You better
So-
take good care of it. That's all I'm gonna say. You better
Oh,
take good
you
care
damn
of it.
right I am.
If this thing turns on us at any point, I'm blaming Void.
Oh man, this is just
Like
oh.
reaches into Void reaches into his pack and brings out leftover fish that he had and just like, here you go, buddy. You want some?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Isn't this amazing?
At this point, Dakota just turns to the others. It's like, okay, yeah, let's just keep going and forget this happened.
Calcifier
Yeah, and then-
pipes out, going, as humorous as this situation is, we can't exactly travel around with the Chimera. Now, can we?
I mean, he lives in the cave. He could stay here.
The Chimera is coming with me.
The Chimera, even while tamed, is probably not the best idea. Just leave here up by the city. If the city notices it, they'll attack it. It's probably best to send it somewhere for now.
Oh, the Void
Calcifier.
turns to Will and goes, Will, can you send this back to the manor? Can you
Hold
send
up,
him
hold up.
back?
I have an idea. Calcifier, come here.
What's up?
Before you were able to hide that dragon gem in your cloak, do you think you could fit this in there?
He just kind of looks up
The
at this
Chimera.
huge Chimera and just like shakes his head. No, I've got to be able to make a shadow larger than this thing. Are you freaking kidding me?
Wait till nighttime, it may happen.
Yeah.
That's
So
not a
Void's just
shadow. That
looking
is night. There's a difference.
The Void's just like looking expectantly at like Will, just like, can you send it back to the manor with your teleportation thingy? Can you do it?
I'm gonna say that as a
Exorcist.
DM, if he does teleport it back, it's gonna be a little bit before he can return to you guys and help you out.
It's gonna what?
It's gonna be
He has to go with it.
he has to go with it.
Yeah.
You know, make sure it doesn't get attacked and whatnot. It's gonna take a while for him to be able to get enough energy in order to teleport back to that manor or whatever, and then make his way back up to the cave. It'll be a while before he can return to you guys and help. So, just as like a helpful
So-
hint or whatever, if he does do this, don't charge ahead without him.
We don't need him. We can do it. We'll be fine. What's important right now is my chimera.
Oh, now it is your chimera. Okay.
Yeah, damn right it is.
I mean, he did name me.
I fucking tamed this shit. You went up there, tried to be all diplomatic. Void just comes up. It's like, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
I'm gonna
You're a
just
good
say
boy.
this, Void. Instead of
Straight up,
sending it back
you're
right
itty
now,
bitty.
instead of sending it back, why not leave it with us for now? This chimera, Kilgreave, probably knows more about these caves than anybody else here.
Oh, and then your voice just like, oh, you're probably right. Kilgrave, care to show us where? And then he pulls out the dragon shrine head, and he's just like, you know what the body of this thing is? We kind of need to go there. What's that yelling? in the back?
What was going on?
I don't know, but there's something in the
I
background.
fucking hate my family. They're
The-
watching sports.
The souls of the damned are now screaming.
That just came from the fucking. That came from two places. That came from the living room behind my wall, and outside on the porch where they're watching the fucking sports on the television with beer.
That was the yelling of the damn souls that the chimera killed, and that he's now.
I have a feeling it was more the yelling of the damn souls who just lost a football game. Something.
I know, but I prefer to think. Whatever.
Anyway, so Kilgrave.
So what is-
Oh god, I can't believe I'm doing this. Kilgrave looks at the dragon shrine head, and he's just like, yeah, it's just further in this room right here. And he kind of looks over to this little island that's sort of formed in like the middle of the river, where you see the dragon shrine, the dragon free shrine with its missing head. I mean, yeah, it's right there. It's actually got a waterfall, like cascading down its back. Like the waterfall that feeds into this river is sort of washing over the statue.
Okay.
Could that be what's wrong with the water?
It takes
I mean, it is infected by
powerful
magic.
in order to hold a pocket dimension.
So Void just like pats Kilgrave on the head and it's like, let's go.
Go where exactly?
To that little island.
The thing-
The dragon fish ride.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to the dragon shrine, and with Kilgrave leading us.
Dakota lets out the most audible sigh as he begins to follow this chimera.
As he starts to follow Void.
So we're going through like water which could be corrupted to get to this thing.
Yes.
Oh, so
You
Void
guys did have to
stops.
swim in
thinking.
this water in order to get into the cave.
So Void stops and looks at Kilgrave, and he just simply asked, "Would it be all right if I were to ride on your back?"
Please, I know, please.
I just have the strangest like vision in my mind of like a 12-year-old riding a dog around.
That is
Pretty much.
he is riding one of those mastiffs. It's 12-year-old Void riding a mastiff around. That is what I am seeing.
This is a 25-year-old dragonborn riding around a giant chimera. Practically the same thing.
Okay.
He has the grin of a
okay.
12-year-old.
Here's how I'm handling the situation. The lion is all for it. The goat and the dragon are not.
Yeah, have fun with that.
This is a proud creature, dude. I mean, yeah, it's willing to be like your friend and whatnot. It's not gonna let you ride it.
Void
You
just
see, that's
is
the
like,
problem with
"All
chimeras.
right."
All of them have multiple personality disorders.
I mean, there's 3 heads.
And Void just says, "All right," and pats its back.
Can I Dakota speaks up. Wait, if there's 3 of you, does that mean each one of you need a name?
No, we'll all respond to Kilgrave.
But if we're trying to respond to a specific one, there should be a way of doing that.
Generally, the lion's head, like the main head, is the only one that ever communicates with anyone. It's just decisions about what's going to be made with the chimera are made amongst the heads. The other ones don't talk to people. It's more like a mental.
I mean, the tail has already spoken.
Yeah, I've had them talk to each other. The tail is the only one that knows common.
Yeah, there's just a main. Yeah, there's a main head that talks to other people. Otherwise, everything's.
Well, considering this is a legendary chimera, I'm doing whatever I want with it. They all can talk.
Yeah, considering it's dragon.
So
head,
do
not
they? So
snake
should I
head.
give them? So should I give them all names?
Nah,
No.
they'll all respond to Killgrave. But you know, if you need like a certain part, you can just
Alright.
call it like dragon, goat, lion, whatever. Oh man.
So are we following you? Or
Roxy
Yeah,
picks
so we're
herself off
following-
the ground to dust herself off and follow you guys. Because holy crap, that was fun.
Just to know, what alignment is a chimera?
Chaotic.
I'm not sure. Let me take
If
a
you
look.
fucking attack it, I will destroy you. I will find where you live, track you down, and beat you.
there are two people here.
This
You
is
cannot do
mine.
that too.
This
Because
is
the
mine.
pro-
This
Because
is
the problem you run into is my character is in all senses very similar to a paladin. If it's evil aligned, I'm going to have a problem with it.
Same thing with me. If it's evil, I'm going to have some form of talk with it.
It's mine.
Okay. A wild legendary chimera is chaotic evil, but since it has been tamed, I'm changing that evil to a neutral.
Neutral's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
I have no problems with that.
I
but
would
if it's
hope
left-
not. I'm chaotic neutral, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I mean, Void's
am
chaotic
I?
neutral.
Yeah, I'm chaotic neutral.
I'm chaotic good, so
Yeah, like,
the only lawful good we have is our paladin.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
been so long.
Which
I
is
don't
why-
remember. Chaotic neutral.
Now you understand why I have a lot of problems with a lot of the things you do.
Wait, no, I'm
Oh,
not. I'm not chaotic
chaotic
good yet. I'm actually still neutral good. Forgot I haven't shifted yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll probably have a bigger problem with the Void later, but let's not address that now.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, if that's a thing, am I sensing that, Nick?
What? You having a problem?
He
with
mentioned
the
something.
Void?
Void level.
Yeah, Void mentioned something that's going on with him.
Uh,
Like, not Void, like, Red.
You don't have the
nothing
in-game
powerful enough
knowledge,
to
though.
sense yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
Because I have innate evil sense, like I can sense shit like that because I'm
Yeah.
because I'm part Nephilim.
by the way, Breton,
Yes.
Void is no longer unstable. He gains adrenaline
Oh.
normally now.
He's happy now.
Yeah, he's happy. He's got a
Yeah,
big.
he can.
He's got a big pet now.
Yeah, he can go back to using his rage abilities.
Now, if that pet dies,
Now, if
Oh,
we,
Void will be
now, if
super
we need,
depressed.
now, if we need to calm him down, can we just have like the chimera just sit on him?
Yes.
have it burp like Melina.
Mahina.
Mahina.
Mahina burps because it belches out fire whenever Melda feels stressed or freaked out, and it's her channeling that negative energy into something else so that she's
So
not
wait,
freaking out anymore.
Wait, question.
Hmm.
This thing burps fire?
No.
Mahina does.
Yeah.
The little fire weasel.
Yeah, my fire.
Okay.
Mahina does.
I was about to be like, does this
No,
chimera
and-
burp fire? Because we could make this kill
Well, you
and
see,
cook food for me.
here's the thing though. You don't know what it does because you freaking tamed it before the fight.
Yeah.
You just have to learn.
Hey, look at the bright side. We avoided the fight. We don't know how strong this thing is, so it's either a good thing or a bad thing. And as you say, it's legendary. I'm going to think it's a good thing.
Well, it's either a good thing or a slightly good thing. It's not really a bad thing either way right now, unless we run into major problems
I mean,
because of it.
I don't think we'll have any problems with it.
I mean,
Like-
sleeping in towns, we're going to have problems with this thing. Yes, I would like to register a room at this inn. Do you have any space in the room for my chimera?
I would like to no, Void will just like go to the stables instead, and it's just like, yes, hello, I'd like to put my chimera somewhere.
If this thing eats any of the horses,
Oh please, I'm gonna need the horses. Void will train it. Sit, stay, come, fetch.
It's not a dog.
I'm still gonna make the jokes. Come on. Hold on, are you happy that I've just done this? I know what you were trying to do, and you're trying to make a big old epic fight. But are you happy that I've ruined it in this way?
Yeah,
monster, Brett.
Well, I mean, like, there's like, as a DM, you need to be prepared for the party pulling absolute weird bullshit because it happens.
Oh yeah,
Like
let's
this,
visit some
I tamed the
D&D
fucking
stories.
monster. I mean, you want to bet
Can we continue on for the story, please?
Yeah, I
I've
mean,
been trying to walk. We've been trying to go for a while.
Yeah, we're following Kilgrave.
Yeah, and
That's what we're doing.
He just kind of swims across the way and sticks out his tail so that you all can either grab on and pull yourselves along or walk along if you got a good enough balance check.
So we'll have to do balance checks, I guess.
If you want to walk across the tail, you need to give me a balance check. Otherwise, you're just kind of pulling yourself along the tail while going through the water. That way you don't get washed away by the current.
Yeah. I want Void will try to do it himself, and then he'll end up like half falling, and he'll just grab the tail. That's what Void will do.
Oh god.
Okay.
If it's just swimming, then Santa can just jump in and go on.
Yeah, because your amazing swim check.
I don't want to risk the swim checks again because if my memory serves me correct, which it hardly ever
Yeah,
does,
but Santa
I didn't
can
quite. I
fucking
barely
swim
made it
for-
last time. So
Santa
Here,
can
I'll
swim.
be nice.
Yeah.
I'll be nice.
yeah.
I'll be nice and help her out. I snap my fingers and use Tensor's floating disc.
Sensor's floating disc. What does that do?
It creates a floating disc that moves at my movement speed that floats just above the level of the ground or water.
So this is like a small Nimbus.
You basically think of it as sort of like a Nimbus or like a UFO looking thing that we can stand on and float around on.
I'ma just swim.
Yeah. Void tried to, and then he failed, so he just grabbed the Chimera tail.
So, Sarah,
I'm gonna get on the Nimbus.
the disc.
I got a total of
My
18 for
balance is
swimming.
pretty freaking low.
Here, I'll pull up the spell for you, Nick. Just
Roxy makes her balance check and walks along the tail all the way to the other side and hops off. And
Thank
Hellfire,
God.
he's just kind of on the other side now.
Thank God I'm an Atlantean, is all I can say.
Because Calcifier has
You
got
said that out loud.
I know, thank God I'm an Atlantean.
So now everybody knows.
In
Oh,
In
no, I
character.
didn't say it.
In character, you just said that out loud.
Yeah, I said you said that out loud, and you're like, "Yep."
God damn it. Alright,
So
fine.
now everyone
So what-
knows you're an Atlantean.
What'd they say?
Goes.
Oh, I mean, I already kind of figured that.
Yeah.
Oh
you
wait, I know more than that.
Yeah, you.
I know more than that.
dude. You made a
Yeah.
joke that was just like, yes, I know things.
Yeah.
Great.
Here is the spell.
So Void hears that she's an Atlantean, and it just goes.
Or it doesn't.
No, you're a
Push
fish
the side, right,
person.
hold on.
No, wait. Void hears that Santa says that she's an Atlantean, and he just
Why is
looks
it-
over, and it's like, you don't look like a fish. How can that be true?
Oh my god, boy.
Santa just shoots him a sharp look. And by the way, I rolled a 32 on my swimming because I can roll a natural 10 as a
Yeah,
Atlantean.
you make it across. If you wanted to, you could have skipped along the surface like a dolphin.
I swam.
I can't
I'm just
help,
being lazy and floating across.
I can't help that my swimming is 22.
Alright, there it is. It actually posted correctly this time.
Okay.
I just can't get over the fact that I actually tamed this Chimera.
All right, so you guys have reached the little island.
Can I do a search check for the rest of this dragon?
The Void has it.
I have the head.
Oh, I just remembered something. I need to grab my dice. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Alright.
Void has. Void has the head of this dragon.
I mean the body.
It's there. It's got a waterfall.
Yeah,
that
it's
cascades
there.
along its back. It's the rest of it is there. The only thing that's missing is the head.
Oh, so can I
Yeah,
approach
go
this
ahead.
thing? No issues.
Yeah, no issues. It's a statue, and you have a chimera.
Void,
So
try
Void-
putting. Void,
Yeah.
try putting the head on it.
Void walks over and he looks at the head and he looks at the statue, back at the head, back at the statue, back at the head, back at the statue. Then he turns his back and looks at everyone and just raises his voice a little and shouts, "Got any glue?"
Got any glue?
Here, just give me the head.
And Void's just like, "No, it's my head. I found it. It's mine."
Well, it's technically the dragon shrine's. Don't you think he would like his head back?
And then Void just looks at him and says, "Well, who's the dragonborn here?"
I don't know. Who's the one that actually spoke with their god here?
Who is stupid enough to believe in a god? Hmm.
You said that in front of 3 followers of Bahamut.
Yeah.
You realize that.
Then Void
Wait,
just like
3
turns around and
followers
puts
of
the
Bahamut?
head back
I
on.
know there's at least
he-
2. Oh, yeah,
Tip-
there's 3.
Me and Tiffany
right.
Yeah, we forgot
and
Tiffany.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna just say that was an insult of great degree.
Yeah,
to
then Void just
Dakota.
turns around and starts trying to put the head back on.
Okay, who just insulted who?
All
Void
3 of
just
us who
insults
followed
every
Bahamut.
followers of Bahamut,
He
saying
said,
stupid enough to believe in a god.
Fuck. Just a moment. I have to look at the thing up.
You're not gonna attack him, are you?
There's a contingency for when someone bitches at
There
this
is.
god.
"There is a contingency plan."
Okay.
Because am I gonna?
So you
I want to
said
make the
that,
point
Void
here.
was
If
trying
you
to stick the head
attack
back
me,
on,
the
right?
chimera is gonna come at you. I want
We just say the Chimera.
Chimera is a monster. I do like metric fuck tons of extra damage to monsters. I don't want to hear it, sir.
If that Chimera jumps in any way, shape, or form, that Chimera will die.
Once again, I haven't been being mean as this character. I'm capable of much more powerful shit than what I've been doing.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Brett, you said that you were trying to put the head back on the statue?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, as soon as you just like touch it against the broken pieces together, it starts to seal itself up magically.
And Void just turns around and goes, "Turns out we didn't need glue. Things magic. Yeah."
Where's my fucking...
Skittish set
Prowess.
achievement. Attack the figurines. So it's built back together.
And
What
Void
now?
walks over. And Void walks over to Dakota, puts his hand on his shoulder, and it's just like, that was probably really insulting. I'm sorry."
You
Better
apologize.
apologize to Tiffany and William.
And then Void walks over to Tiffany, gets on his hands and knees and like in a bowing position, says, "I'm deeply sorry I insulted you and your god. Please forgive me." And then he walks over to Will and just like, "Hey, man, I know that was probably a real dick thing to do. I'm sorry, mate. Can you forgive me?"
Quick question.
At this
Rox-
time, Will's like, you of all people, Dragonborn, know better than to insult the god of your kind. Like, outside lore, Brett,
Yeah.
Bahamut is literally the creator of Dragonborns. Literally.
You just insulted the creator of
And
Dragon.
you've seen evidence of this god's power, the fact that I just made a sword from its fang.
Yeah, Void just didn't. That's one of the moments where Void didn't think and he just acted. That's happened before.
He's just telling you this to help you. He's not going to attack you just for a simple insult, but if you insult a god enough, a god will have somebody come after you. Gods in D&D are much more active than in real life.
If you want to look
Ouch.
at when, if you want to take a look at when Void did something without thinking, what about the time when he tried to attack a guard?
Yeah, like, I get it. William's he's fine with your shit as long as he doesn't cause big problems. Like, if you manage to actually attack the guard, then he'd have a problem because he's a good aligned character. But
And I wouldn't be able to do anything. I would have to let my character go into custody as well, since I'm also good aligned.
Okay, so the dragon statue is back in one piece now. Is anybody going to like inspect it or do anything?
Can I get
Void goes to walk back up and tries to read anything that's on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and do the same.
Sam?
Who all here
I like to see Dakota
knows
just
Undercommon?
Undercommon.
Undercommon?
What do I know?
What?
I do.
I don't.
I do.
Well, William, you know everything.
Yeah, I have like every language.
Yeah. Okay. So Void looks at like the language on there and goes, "Huh." Mm-hmm. And then he looks up at Will and he's just like, "I can't read."
No, I need to make a note to teach you to read, sir.
There's some interesting shit here. I
Void
don't
can
know what
only-
this says.
Where are my
Void can
languages on
speak
this
Common,
thing?
Draconic, Orc, Elven, and Infernal, but he only knows how to read and write in Draconic. Everything else is just a mystery to him.
Is just looking at Void. It's like, that's right. I need to remember to teach you how to
Oh,
read and
there it
write
is.
most of the languages you know.
Yeah, Void just looks at it and he's just like, "Huh. I have
Okay.
no idea what this means."
So, you see on this dragon statue where the gem is supposed to be placed. It's rectangle, rectangular prison area, and the riddle is an undercommon. What has holes all around, but can still hold water?
Can you repeat it? I didn't
type
hear it, 'cause you cut out.
I'll type it.
Okay.
Can they say this out loud for everyone else to hear?
Can I say it out loud? Because I know it.
Yeah,
I think I know it anyway.
You'd be like, just use your Melder voice. Be like, it's this. So what has holes all around, but still holds water?
It's a sponge.
Okay, so how are you going to input your answer?
Does anybody have a sponge?
Yeah, what? What did he say?
A sponge?
A sponge?
Has holes all around, it still holds water.
It's a sponge.
Because outside of game, I was thinking things more scientifically, but that really wouldn't work in this. Because technically humans have holes all around and still manage to hold water.
You were looking at this from a biological standpoint.
Humans are made of water.
That's
They
what
don't
I was
hold
thinking.
Water.
We have pores everywhere, though. Those
Yeah.
are holes.
That's a poor excuse.
Aha.
Oh.
I hate both of you.
So,
I hate both of you.
so how are you going to input your answer?
I don't know.
Does anybody have anything that can be used as a sponge?
Dakota, you notice that Tiffany is standing at the edge of the island, kind of looking down into the water.
You see something over there, Tiff?
I think so. Why don't you come take a look at this?
Dakota goes over.
Give me a spot check.
That would be a 14 plus my spot, which is plus a 10, 24.
Yeah, you notice that the bottom of this river has wild sponge.
Oh,
Lots of what?
Wild sponge.
Can I go and try and grab some of this wild sponge?
You need a pretty good swim check.
Alright, let's go. Swim
Does
check
Void
time.
know of this? Does Void know of this, or only Dakota?
I mean,
Dakota walked over and saw it.
Okay, so Void.
Tiffany did say, come over here and check this out, to Dakota.
Also, I did make a 19 plus my 5 on
Okay.
swim.
So then Void goes to Santa and just like, they're doing something with the water over there. You might want to help.
I made a 24 on my swim check.
You see Dakota dive into this water. And after that, a little bit of splashing around, it's a little hard to see him. Anybody gonna react?
So,
What?
Who now?
Dakota has jumped into the river. And after a little bit of splashing about to get down low enough, you can't see him anymore.
did Santa
is
notice this?
This was in front of everybody.
So Void sees Dakota jump in the water and start splashing around.
and then disappear.
Okay, so
Okay. Then Void just like, oh no, he's drowning, and he starts running in to jump.
No, I misconstrued what I said. When I first said splashing him about, it's like he's swimming downward, so he's like disturbing
Yeah, he was
the soil.
kicking to swim downwards,
yeah,
and
he's
then he just
swimming down,
disappears.
kicking the water up.
Void didn't notice that though. Void just like thinks he's drowning right now, so he's going to jump in and try and pull him out.
Don't worry, bro. I got you.
Give me a swim check.
Yeah,
Now you,
swim
Yeah.
check.
Void has to give a swim check.
Okay, so that's D20 plus my swim.
Yes.
I nat 20'd.
Yeah.
I actually nat
Wa-
20.
Once again, you guys see somebody dive into this water, little bit of kicking around, and then he's below the surface of the water, and you can't see him anymore.
Anyone else gonna react to this?
So wait,
There's not much I can do.
Jump in. Do I
Okay,
pull him out,
so Santa walks up to the water and puts her hand just above it. Does she start to change color again?
That was your thing. The only thing that I had changing color was water.
I know, but does
You were choosing before when you changed color.
no.
I did not
Okay,
know the
the way
conditions in which your skin would turn blue.
it turns blue as she gets closer to water.
Okay, well, it is water.
Okay. Well, that's what I want to make sure of. Is
Yeah,
it
it's water.
actually water?
But there's also
Okay.
no, it's dinosaur urine. What do you think this is?
It could just be a globule monster that's swallowing my comrades. I don't fucking
So how
know.
does what's Kilgreave doing? Does Kilgreave know anything?
And he's just kind of sitting there, waiting to see what happens. Like
He watched you
He's
dive
not worried
in.
at all.
I'm gonna have just.
Okay.
You know what?
Um,
I'm going in.
So wait,
Oh God!
I know. Oh
Why
God.
are you gonna go in?
Because I'm curious and I want to know.
Couldn't
Melvin,
you
'Cause
see,
it
like,
curiosity
like,
killed
minus
the
into water
cat.
to see what happens. I mean,
I could, but I want to go in.
okay.
Okay, no, that was an
I
accidental.
mean, if
throw.
anyone
Fell out
should
of my
go,
hand.
it should probably be Santa or Calcifier.
Okay, so that's a 16.
So it's a 20
plus-
altogether.
Okay, so you see Melda now dive into the water. A little bit of kicking about in order to get herself lower. She's disappeared below the surface of the water, and you can't see her anymore.
Did I get another red marble because of that nat 20 I got on the swim check?
You don't get red marbles
you
for
don't get
net
marbles
20s. You
for
get
that.
red
You get
marbles
that
for
for
creative
anything.
ideas.
Like taming a fucking chimera, for instance.
Like taming a chimera? Okay. Hey, Michael, are you mad that I've gotten like 2 nat 20s already?
Yeah, I am.
So, is anybody else gonna react?
Sana is gonna do. What is it called? Can Sana do a motive check to this thing?
A sense motive?
Yeah.
To see what we're
I'm gonna
doing.
pop.
What motive?
I'm gonna-
Whose motive are you trying to sense?
Maybe something under the water?
You saw 3 of your friends just dive into the water, and you're not gonna sense their motives.
I'm
Okay.
nothing fish.
I'm gonna pop detect magic.
Okay. You see the river light up. Yes, it is magical after the statue, but not before it.
So,
I fully blame Void for this and jumps into the water.
Give me a
Oh,
swim
for the
check.
wolf!
hey, Void jumped in after Dakota trying to save him.
Dakota had a legitimate reason to go in. You overreacted.
Yeah, well, Void,
And
hey,
then Melvin
Void
just
thought
got
his bro
curious.
was dying.
What is Tiffany doing?
Tiffany just watched Dakota get into the water and hasn't done anything.
Yeah,
Tiffany knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Tiffany watched Dakota, her brother, jump into the water to get whatever she saw. She then saw Void freaking dive in.
Yeah, Void jumped
and then saw
in,
Melda
and it was
jump
just
in.
like,
She's like,
yeah, he's
we don't
drowning.
need this many people going after something in the water. But now, since Will has decided to go in, give me a swim check.
We're all just going for a split.
Do I need to give?
Hold on, I have a
everyone needs.
question.
Everyone needs to give swim check.
Just the people that are diving into the water
Like-
for whatever reason.
I dove
funny.
into the water.
Hold on, what's the struggle going on between like Void and Dakota in the water though?
You are going to drown me if you even have me.
I nat 20,
Void's
by the
trying
way.
to bring him back
Okay,
up.
so you also net 20. Okay, so now Will has dived into the water. Little bit of kicking, gets below the surface, and you can't see him anymore. Roxy is standing next to Tiffany, going, "What the hell is going on?" Calcifier is face palming, going, "Dear God." Alright.
Santa just throws her hands out and yells, "What the fuck?"
Okay, so can
Okay.
Void surface for a minute?
Nope,
Well,
nope. Here's how
Okay.
this is all playing
No,
out.
I
Here's
wanna see-
how
okay,
this is all
let's
playing
go.
out, okay? Ready for this? Dakota, you manage to swim down to the bottom of the river and grab a piece of sponge. As you start coming back up, a freaking dragonborn headbutts you as he dives into the fracking water.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay?
If
You make me give a fortitude save to keep me conscious.
I'm so. I net 20.
Boy, you now feel a small weight headbutt you in the back.
It's me.
Oh,
Okay? And then after all of that,
I will fully
something
accept.
swims past all of you, takes a look around, shakes his head, and Will resurfaces going, "They've got it."
so
You can all
the
now
big question-
resurface. Everybody,
Alright, I'm gonna
who
get-
has taken-
Son of
everybody
a-
who has taken a quote-unquote hit loses 2 health points. Void,
Son
you
of
lose
a
4
boy
because you got hit
resurface
twice.
has
I
Son
have
of
to
a
lose,
before they resurface has pulled out her bow staff and is just kind of stirring up the water, and she's just jokingly, "Double, double, toil and trouble."
Yeah, so Void
Oh,
has
no.
Dakota by the arm, and he just sort of resurfaces with Dakota, and it's just like, I saved you.
Dakota, without saying anything, is dragging Void to this statue with the sponge in his hand.
Yeah, I mean, he has you. He's like trying to drag you onto the surface. Like, I've got you, bro. I'm not gonna let you drown.
Here's how this is playing out. You drag me to the surface, and then you notice you start getting dragged by me towards this dragon statue.
And yeah, and Void's just like, are you happy I saved you?
Dakota has no words as Dakota goes to slam this sponge in the slot. Like, he's done right now.
And then Void just motions for like Kilgrave to come over.
Okay.
So,
Santa,
after we all get back up, well, I'm just going to snap my fingers and use prestidigitation and
I
dry
took
myself.
4 points of damage for that. Well, worth it. Worth it.
Santa just puts her staff back away and watches with the
I am
stupidest
fine with
grin.
So everybody gathers around the statue as Dakota slams the sponge into the slot, and you all get bathed in yellow light. All right.
I'm a Super Saiyan!
Everything fades to black, and whenever everything comes back into view again, you are surrounded by large piles of gold and various gems. Also on the ground
By
around
what?
you all, there are large piles of gold and various gems, but also on the ground around you guys
Melda?
is remains. And the reason why he said that is because you just went, "Ooh, shiny snatch" on the first gem. That's why he's saying that.
Hey.
Do not touch. Don't touch anything.
The first thing Dakota says, he turns to Melda, gives her this stare as he yells, "Don't touch it!"
Don't touch what?
Santa,
Don't touch anything.
Santa
You
not
are the
missing. Santa not missing a beat. As soon as everyone opened their eyes, goes. So was this worth everyone getting wet?
Okay. So can Void see the gem?
me touching shit.
Can
And
Void
that's
Santa
see
whenever
didn't
the
touch
Will
anything.
turns. That's when Will turns and is like, "Getting wet? Who's wet?" Because remember, he dried himself.
Yeah. And then a Void walks over, gives Will a hug while he's sopping wet, and it's just like, "You are, buddy. You're wet now."
And then just
Can I-
clicks his fingers again and dries himself again. Prestidigitation is a cantrip, and I can do that an infinite number of times.
Do you dry Void though? Because
No.
Void he's just hanging on to you at this point. Like you're staying wet.
And then that's the moment whenever he looks to you, he's like, you realize if you keep staying like this, I can totally cast a lightning spell on you right now.
Void's just like, I'm completely aware.
So, DM,
Yes.
is there anything specific about the way the bones are laid out, or are they just scattered everywhere?
Okay.
There's bones?
Yeah, I said there are remains around
Yeah.
Will's feet.
Oh.
All over the ground.
Yeah. So they definitely look like they fought something, but there's no indication of what they fought.
Once again, just to everyone, do not touch anything.
Void looks up while holding holding like a man's skull, and just like, what did you say? Well,
Can we just cue all the NPC characters like Calcifier and Tiff and me just to facepalm?
Simultaneously too. You couldn't have rehearsed it any better.
yeah. Void's just sitting here like picking up bones. Like, there's such a mess. I should clean up. Well, he's just like, it has an armful, and then he hears Will say, "Don't touch anything," and he just turns around and goes, "What?"
And in all of your heads, you hear, "Why have such creatures of greed come for me again?" And all of you need to give me a will save.
Oh, shit.
I need to give a will save.
Everyone needs to give a will save.
Okay.
I don't know
Oh,
what I
God.
changed in my settings, but I'm glad.
19.
Oh God!
Oh,
Did you
no.
net one?
Why?
Did you net one?
I net 3, so total that's gonna be 11.
It's not gonna do it.
I got
33.
I got a 30.
Okay, that'll do it.
I got 19.
Why, Bahamut? Why?
Maybe you should pray to Bahamut for better luck. On
I
your
got
rolls.
26.
Wait, Michael,
Wait,
don't you have the lucky
Yeah,
spurs?
you got lucky spurs.
That reloads.
Yeah, you can
revolves
re-roll
a-
that
a
save.
luck roll. High or low.
Oh.
Not a skill check.
Yeah,
Oh,
not a skill check.
I thought that's what it did. Oh well.
Have fun, guys.
So, hope I did hear what I said for mine.
What'd you say?
I had a 19.
I'm gonna just say everyone
Not
passes
gonna
but
do
me.
it. Okay, anybody who did not beat 22, you are now under, it's not a possession, but a will is being forced on you all to have a -10 to your armor for this fight.
Oh,
So AC drops by 10.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's your full-blown AC, just -10.
Great.
I didn't have a very high AC to begin with, so it doesn't matter.
And
Yes, it does.
Gonna need you guys to roll for initiative.
Okay. Michael, what's your AC then?
I know we're not getting into the. Thank God, a net 20. Thank
but
you
that
for
just means you go
something.
first.
I go
your-
first. I don't care.
Plus your initiative modifier.
Oh, plus.
Which is my initiative modifier is a 6, so 26.
So Dakota has 26.
36 because you rolled a nat 20.
Oh, 30. Yeah, that's right. 36 is a net 20.
36.
For a nat 20 on initiative,
36.
it's 30. It's 30 plus your initiative.
Yeah, so 36.
36 for me too.
So Santa has 36.
24 from me.
Yep, nat 20.
Lord has
Well,
24.
Nick,
Will, what do you have?
you're not gonna believe this.
What do you have?
Nat 20 as well.
All three of us just nat 20.
So
Problem is I have a much higher initiative. Mine is a 42.
okay. Melda.
I have a 17.
Uh,
Bring it up the
don't,
rear.
Don't forget to roll from here as well.
Oh, from here too. Hang on.
Brett, you'll have to roll for Kilgreave.
Mahina got a 19.
Yeah, I was 24. Kilgreave is. What's his initiative modifier? Does he have one?
That'll be a +8.
Okay.
So what's Kilgrave's initiative?
25. Kilgrave is 25. I'm 24.
Okay. Crap.
So, Michael, I wanna know, how much do you dislike Void right now?
A lot.
Why do you dislike him? I think he's a great character.
Oh, I never said I disliked Void. I just say Dakota is very not fond of him right now.
Oh, I said how much did you, as in you personally, not Dakota.
He's alright, I guess.
Yeah.
But that last headbutt kind of sealed it for Dakota, like, nope, nope.
He was trying to save you. He was trying to save Dakota. He thought you were drowning.
You tried to save me out of stupidity. I don't think that's gonna make him any much more happy.
I mean, oh well. All I can say is that I won't say anything, actually. I'll just keep it a secret.
Okay, so obviously those will go first. Dakota and Santa, give me another D20 roll. Just a base D20 roll. See who goes first.
That would be a 16.
That would be a 24.
Okay, so then Santa.
I thought we were just using the base D20, not adding initiative to it.
Oh, 18.
So Santa, right? Because you got 16.
Yeah.
And Dakota. And Calcified. Still green.
In full honesty, though, I did not think I would actually be able to tame the Chimera. I was just like, Hail Mary, let's do this. Let's do this. I
Okay.
can put all my chips on the table.
So, as you guys are sort of dicking about, a giant black scorpion just dives out of one of the large piles of gold and is now facing you guys.
Well,
Will,
Gina
you're
just
up.
burped.
Yeah. Will?
Oh, wait.
I know. I'm thinking.
Okay. So,
Before we do
look
this,
at a giant black scorpion.
Before we do this, I want to state something that we haven't been keeping track of in the past. Void has the Berserker skill Protector, and that's everyone that's his a designated ally that he considers an ally. If they get attacked, he gains adrenaline for it, and he considers like this entire party at this point to be his ally, except for Dakota's sister.
Yeah, because she's new.
Because he doesn't know.
You haven't really done
But like all the old people and such, he considers them allies, and if they get attacked, he will gain adrenaline for it.
Alrighty. So, just waiting on Exodus to choose from his many things to do, what he actually wants to do with this thing.
So, I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Is there like a link to like where I can find what I can do with my Chimera and such, or no?
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot to give you that. Yeah, because that's a thing now.
Yeah.
Let me just send it.
Because I don't know what I need to. Yeah,
So whose turn is it now?
It's
Mine.
Will.
it's Will's.
Still Will right now.
He's thinking about what he wants to do.
Actually,
All right. I'm going.
Breton, since you don't know what your Chimera can do yet, you haven't really taken the time to get to know it just yet. I'll give you the link later once you've established that you've spent some time with your Chimera to get to know them.
Quick question. What alignment is this thing? The Scorpion.
The Scorpion? Well, yeah, since you have like a detect evil thing, I will go ahead and tell you that it is not evil. It is neutral. Completely neutral. That's all it's given me is neutral.
Okay.
It is a monster, right?
It's a.
You're gonna have to
y'all
in order for me to tell you anything else about it.
Oh. Okay.
already
I
threw
cast,
Void to tame a giant scorpion.
I cast Find Fault, which gives me a knowledge roll of 20 plus my caster level, which is a 33.
Okay, and what does that do?
I instantly learn many of the target's weaknesses as if I had made an appropriate knowledge skill check with a result equal to 20 plus my caster level. Additionally, my first melee or ranged attack roll against the creature before the end of my next turn gains a +5 insight bonus.
Michael, can I ask a favor?
Basically, what's it weak to? And what is it like? What type of creature is it?
It is a colossal vermin. As far as I can tell, it doesn't. It's not weak against anything. It does have something that some stuff that it's immune to, but I don't think you guys are going to be using that particular thing anytime soon. On the legendary Chimera, however, it was immune to a whole bunch of stuff, but we didn't get into that.
Okay.
What about my Chimera?
He has a bunch of immunities.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
But yeah, it's a colossal black scorpion. It doesn't really have anything that's particularly weak to. It's a colossal vermin.
Alright, then since I've used the standard, I'm just going to ready myself and wait for the opportunity to attack. So, giving it to the next person in the turn order.
Michael, I have a request of you.
What?
You know that thing that you did in the practice battle where you boosted Void's strength stat by 4?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do that again? I have things.
Well, right now it's Santa's turn.
I know, but I'm just asking for his turn because I'm sure Aquas is thinking at least a little.
I'm deciding something. Give me a minute, and I'll get back with you on that.
So, exactly where is the scorpion in proportion to us again?
It is about 10 feet in front of the party.
Oh, good. Oh God, I just thought of something. Okay. We're still in this gold room, yeah?
Yep, surrounded by piles of gold and gems.
Oh God, don't do it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I can't do that.
Thinking about what?
Let me hear you say boom, boom, boom. Let's not do that though. So I guess
I have
If you're thinking about shocking it, you don't have to worry about electrocuting the rest of the party if you actually hit this thing, because chitin doesn't conduct electricity.
gold doesn't conduct electricity. I'm not worried about that. I was thinking of blowing it to high hell.
That was
I mean, wouldn't that be considered bestiality? If you're into that, fine, but
Oh my
Oh my
God!
god, sweet tea, why?
because he
Not
said
on
blowing it
stream.
to high hell, not blowing it up. Hey, it was
I'm
fucking
just
laid out.
gonna really hope this doesn't cause a problem, but if it does, I'm not sorry.
Okay, so you're rolling an attack, or what?
Well, have we not attacked it yet?
You gotta roll to beat its AC to see if your attack hits.
Right.
Yeah, Will hasn't
I'm just-
attacked it yet. He just learned some stuff about it, and I'm assuming
Right,
he told
okay.
everybody.
What did he learn?
Yeah, it is a colossal vermin. It's of a neutral alignment, and it doesn't really have anything that it's particularly weak to.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, all right.
I wonder then, can I sense its motive?
I can go ahead and tell you its motive right now. It wants to kill you. It is a giant scorpion in a gold
Okay.
facing off against you intimidatingly. What other motive would it have?
Maybe it just woke the fuck up. I don't know.
It was like an oopsie, I woke it up.
Yeah. All right. Fuck it then. Let's roll and see if I hit it with this thing. I'm gonna throw a dice at it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I missed.
Did you net one?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Give him a blue marble.
I net.
Dun dun dun.
I
So who's
net
getting blown up
one
instead?
with a. This is what I don't know. Does a stun dice technically have an explosion to it?
No.
There it is.
Oh, just wait for me to get stunned again. This time by accident.
So, you missed your attack. So what does the stun dice do?
The stun dice does just that. It stuns the enemy for 4 turns. But the thing is, it kind of falls to you. Does the effect of the stun cause displacement, basically? Does it make small things move? Could it make piles of gold fall?
Here's how I'm gonna rule it. You miss, and you throw this die into a big old pile of gold, and more gold coins kind of like cascade down on top of it, so you don't know what the hell it did.
Okay, that's fine. As long as the thing didn't make gold explode everywhere or fly everywhere, you know.
All right, still your
I didn't want
turn.
to turn this into Aladdin and the fucking Cave of Thieves.
I have not
Real
seen
quick.
Aladdin, so I don't get that reference.
Real quick. Who has a fidget spinner?
I do, but I'm not
Please.
using it.
Put it away.
Who has a
Who's using theirs?
what?
Fidget spinner.
I have one, but I'm not messing with it.
Because I'm hearing
Brett.
I haven't been hearing anything. I don't even own one, so.
Okay. Anyway, Sam, I'm pretty sure you have more attacks since you're standing still and not moving. You can use all of your attacks.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, and
You
Michael,
throw a die and you miss. What's next?
I will throw another die, and I'm gonna pray that this one hits. Oh, that's a much better roll. Thank you, Jesus.
Okay. What's the total?
RNGs.
Oh god, math. 21, 23. Where's dexterity? 29
Oh, phew, I'm slowly dying.
Oh no.
and 31.
Okay, you managed to hit. What does this die do?
This is a blind die.
So
It
you
does
blinded
the base
before.
damage. It does
Only
the
knows
base
they die
damage of
well.
a dice hitting them, and then it explodes into a blind.
Okay, so what's the damage?
So the damage is 4d6. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It does 12 damage.
And blinds it.
And blinds it for... Oh, I need to roll that 4d4.
So I have a question.
Blinds it for 8 turns.
Nice. And what does this blindness do?
I would assume that it blinds the creature.
That's what I would assume.
It's disoriented is the best way I could describe it otherwise.
It can't see.
Mechanics wise, like, does it give me a minus to like hitting you or whatnot?
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't know where we are. Like, if we move it.
I'll get you what blinding does.
Thank you.
I mean,
I feel like a judge, and Corey's my bailiff.
The comment confused me. What does it blind do? Blinds the creature?
The character cannot see. He takes -2 penalty to armor class. He loses
There you go.
his dexterity bonus to AC, if any. Moves at half speed. Takes a -4 penalty on search checks. Most strength checks, dexterity checks, skill checks, all checks available that rely on vision. All opponents considered to have total concealment, 50% mischance to the blind character. Characters who remain blinded for a long time grow accustomed to these drawbacks and can overcome some of them. That's what it says for the link I sent you in private. So yeah, I don't know.
Alrighty.
That's what it. Yeah, that's what it does. Basically, it takes away 2 of his armor class, his dexterity bonus, half speed, and then the penalties.
Yeah, and half a chance to miss us.
Oh, and half chance miss. Yep.
And if it fails the acrobatics check, it falls over and falls prone.
Alrighty. So
Yeah.
do you have any other attacks?
Nope, I'm out.
Okay. Which is weird because everybody else has like 3 or 4 by now.
I have like 3. And then I can use Hail Strike to get even more.
Remember, to get your extra attacks, you have to not move.
Yeah, he didn't move at all.
Yeah.
He's a ranged character, so he's just like, okay,
Yeah.
let's do this.
Yeah, extra attacks are basically you take your full round, and I'm actually going to start making use of some of my features as a Magus here soon, and start actually kind of
As
playing
far as I
more
know,
seriously.
I only have 2 attacks.
Alright, Dakota, you're up.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second. I'm looking through my spells.
And you haven't been doing that this whole time?
I mean, I have, and I've also been kind of focusing on what's going on. Is this thing missing any health? I'm just curious because I had to
It's missing
get
12
called.
health.
For...
It's missing 12 hit points.
It's missing 12 health.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just move 5 feet closer and then take a swing at it with falchion.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is it 5 feet long? The closest
Well-
distance?
Oh,
Well, your swinging range is around 5 feet whenever you're holding a long blade.
Oh, okay.
it's 5 feet, so it's gonna hit.
Unless you have certain weapons that give you longer than 5 foot reach.
Yeah. But just generally speaking,
well, reach the-
slashing range is 5 feet.
So I'm gonna just say I hit it
What is your
without even at. I got 20,
net 20? Yeah, okay, yeah, you hit. And you crit.
Exorcist.
and
what
I
range
crit,
does a great-
and also with my sword, even though it's not an evil
Just a
aligned,
moment.
I still have to multiply whatever its missing damage is by 1.5 and add that on to damage,
Yep.
like
What was
missing
it?
health.
You were saying, Brett?
So I said, what's the range of a greatsword? Because
5 foot.
I was just wondering because he has a bastard sword. And the greatsword is longer. So would it be any different?
Only things like lances and stuff have reach.
Okay.
Okay, so I definitely hit and I crit too.
Yep. And it's the extra damage.
Missing
if it's
12.
Missing health, it'd be 12 plus 6, which is 18.
All right, so that's 18. All right, so let's roll for attack. Where's my D10 at? Here it is. D10 and okay, that is a 9 plus 6 plus 1, so that's 16. You said what was it? The 1.5 missing health.
You'd be adding 18 damage on.
18, and then I gotta multiply that by 2.
Gets you crit.
So 6. So multiply the whole thing by 2, or just
Um,
Or just the,
everything
hit.
but- yeah, the hit. Multiply the hit by 2. And then add
Okay.
everything else on.
so I just did 50 damage
50 damage. Not bad.
plus, and then I also have to add, and that would be a total of 8 ice damage which that wouldn't get multiplied because that was an effect.
Right. So in total you did 58.
Yeah, I did 58 damage.
Okay, yeah, you guys have done some good damage in this thing so far. Next up is Calcifier. Oh, I haven't been in a while. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, that one hits. You guys go ahead and talk about
So-
I'm calculating how much damage.
Simple question here. Because Void has been blinded by the dice, does he know that those are the blinding dice that were used? Like, is he aware of what those dice do?
It didn't blind us. It
No,
blinded
but he's
the.
been blinded by those dice before. That's
Oh.
what I'm saying.
He now knows what blind do.
Yeah, he knows. I know that. Yeah, Void's aware of the dice, like that he was blinded by Santa with her dice. But does he know that it was the blinding dice that was used in that scenario, or does he just know that like dice were thrown?
I think all he knows is that dice were thrown.
Really?
Well, that hit the floor.
Well, that throws a real kink, like into the gears I had going for my attack.
That one hits, but does not hit.
And my other question is, because Void doesn't know what the Chimera can do yet, and you didn't give me the link until Void knows, does that mean you'll be doing the attacks for my Chimera?
You don't know specific attacks. You can still tell it to go bite it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's like damage or anything. I have nothing for it.
I hear there's a baby somewhere in this dungeon.
What?
Okay, so he's able to do 3 attacks on it. What you see him do is from his back, like the shadowy cloak on his back, grows out like these 4 lances, and he chucks them at the scorpion. The last one misses, however. Let's see here. All that together. Yeah, the 3 of the 4 shadow lances hit the scorpion, and it cries out in like agony because that did 109 damage.
Damn.
I'm sorry for laughing. It's Cuddle the young sausage. Talking about the baby that was crying in the background.
Yeah, that's why I said there's a baby in this dungeon.
Oh, that's sorry.
Next up is Kilgreave.
Yeah, but I don't know what Kilgrave can do attack-wise for anything. So I don't know if you want to do it or I don't know.
What I want you to do is give me a d20 roll.
D20 roll. Okay.
Yep, just to see if this thing can hit the scorpion.
12.
There it is. Yep, this thing hits. Does
Okay.
Does not crit. So let's see here. What do I need to roll for this? Okay. And due to this, it does that. There's the other thing. Okay. Yeah. So the Kilgree runs up to this thing and like it goes up onto its hind leg real quick and brings down both claws on this giant scorpion for 39 damage.
Nice.
It's still barely just hanging on. Now it's the scorpion's turn, and okay. Since Kilgrave is right there, it's going to go for him. Okay. And what is this?
Lloyd does consider Kilgrave an ally as well. If that wasn't clear already, I want to point that out.
Okay, and then he's got a 50% chance of missing. So, I guess the way that I would work the 50% chance in is see if I can hit, and then like do a higher low to see if it actually hits.
Yeah, I mean, I'd roll the attack and then just do a higher low with yourself, and if it's not one of the ones, then if it's not the one you choose, then it miss.
Well, that one just
Or
flat
just
out missed. Okay, that one could hit. Okay, so let's see here. Brenton, I'm actually going to have you do the higher low to see, and it'll be in favor. If you get it right, the scorpion misses. If you get it wrong, the scorpion hits.
Then this.
Call it right to see if the scorpion misses.
High.
That's a 38. That's low. So this particular, tail jab hits. Let's see.
Yeah, this attack hits.
Yeah, the sting hits. So let's see here.
Oh, the stinger hit his chimera. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Can I know how much health my chimera has or no?
It's not going to do much. And the awesome thing about this is it's immune to poison damage. Or any kind of poison.
Oh!
Yeah, so the stinger is just going to do its base damage, and that's it.
So my chimera is immune to poison. I'll keep that noted.
It does 20 damage to your chimera. Which, it just kind of laughs it off.
Okay, now is it my turn? So I know what I want to do.
Next up is Melda.
Damn it.
Oh, my turn? Finally?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good grief. I'm
Did
inspiring
they just
greatness.
all roll a 25?
Oh, no, what? My bad. Yeah, Void, it is your turn. I forgot to write you down for some stupid reason. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry,
it was
but
24.
It's Void's turn.
Alright, back to my game then. I'm so sorry. I'm just
Okay,
throwing fish and skipping them across the water. Don't mind me.
so
Yeah, this thing looks very close to death.
Help.
So how
okay,
far away
I'll
is
hold on to my inspire greatness because I feel like this shit ain't over.
so how far
Okay.
away is it?
It is 10 feet away from you because you have not moved out.
Okay. I'm gonna do a move silently to get closer,
Okay.
and I nat 20'd on that.
All right. You are moving silently towards it. It cannot hear you, but give me a higher low.
What? High or low?
Yeah, higher low.
Low.
Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and do your thing.
Okay, so now I'm. Okay, so the point of what Void was doing, he wanted to get close to it, and he walked up to the eyes of it, and now he's gonna take his longswords out, and he's gonna stab into it through the eyes.
Okay, do you base attack roll first? Did you beat its AC?
Yeah. There's a. What do I? Okay, so base attack plus my bonus. That is.
Don't forget your strength added on too, since it's a melee weapon.
Oh, plus my strength.
Yeah.
Then that's 31.
Yeah, you hit this thing.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be my turn after all because Mahina had a higher.
So then Because I'm using both long swords and I'm dual wielding, does that mean I roll 2d8s of damage?
Anyway. So, how much damage do you do?
Do I roll 2d8s because I'm using both long swords?
I mean, you have dual wielding and you hit it.
I have dual wielding, that's what I'm using. So do I...
Yeah, so yeah, I guess you would. You went the shank with both.
That is 34 damage.
Okay, yeah, you stab both of your long swords into its eyes, and it screeches, crumples to the floor. Give me a reflex save.
Are we sure about this? Void has killer reflexes.
Give me a reflex save.
Did you just taunt the DM?
No, I'm joking. I'm not taunting. 30.
Say what?
30.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
What?
Yeah. A large scorpion tail comes out of a pile next to this dead scorpion, and it hits you. It net 20.
Oh, so I get hit no matter what?
Yeah. Like, it beat you, dude. Let's see here. The sting. 2d6 plus 13. So you take 18 base damage. I don't think it got a sting from crit.
How much do I take?
18, but you also become poisoned.
If it was sneak attack, and remember to multiply the precision damage on the sneak attack.
So, is there poison
it was technically
damage?
a sneak attack. So, what did it multiply by?
If it's using a sneak attack, depends on what class it is. Since it's just a beast, it really wouldn't have special sneak attack stuff. So instead, just make sure you multiply its damage times 2 because it's successfully critted.
Okay, so then it'd be 36 damage, not 18, and you become poisoned.
The poison stack is still the same. It doesn't increase the poison stack. He needs to save against what type of poison it has, though.
Yeah, it's saying that it's a fort DC of 27 to resist the poisoning.
Oh. What do I need to do?
Roll your d20, add on your fort.
Add on my what?
Fortitude.
Fortitude? That is 30.
Okay. Yeah, it saved you for this round. You gotta keep it up for 5 more rounds.
I gotta keep it up for 5 more rounds?
Yeah, you gotta have a fort saves for 5 more rounds. Yeah, that's how long this poison just kind of sticks around for. Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
What can you link me to the poison this thing uses? I don't know if that was the right poison rolls.
Sting, injury save, fortitude, DC 27, frequency 1 round for 6 rounds.
Because normally you only have to keep saving against the poison if you fail the first save.
Cure is 3 saves.
Well, I didn't fail. I get a successful one?
Yeah, like he fort. What I'm saying is, like, you only have to do the cure saves, like to save out of it. If you fail the first save, the first save is you resisting the poison outright.
Okay, so he resisted it outright then.
Yeah, and then if he would have failed that first save, that's when he has to make the cure saves every round while continuing to take the poison damage.
All right.
But he just resisted the poison, so he's.
For Mahina, just so that you you can know what else she does. Because it's Mahina's turn.
Okay,
So
I don't know what else she can do. It's been a while.
I know that she can bite, burn, and claw. At the very least, because she's in her battle form now. Need to actually make a sheet of abilities for her.
Alright. I'll burn. Have her burn it.
Okay. Right now, the only thing that's exposed right now is the other scorpion's tail.
Oh, I'll have her bite it then.
Okay, so she's going to move up, and she's going to bite the tail.
Cut off the tail.
So she's going to try to bite it. Are you going to try to have her bite it off? Well, let's see how the roll goes. Let's see if you can beat the AC first. So 10 plus your base attack bonus. 9.
Yeah.
19.
So, no.
I'll give advantage on that one since most of its body is completely covered with gold and kind of striking someone else right now. So go ahead and roll again. 14 plus 9. That's 23. Nope. No. So Mahina misses. And since she moved and then attacked, she doesn't get enough. Now it's Melvin's turn.
Now it's my turn. I'm going to inspire greatness.
And what does Inspire Greatness do?
Again. Stop shaking. See to inspire greatness in himself or a single willing ally within 30 feet, granting him or her extra fighting capability for every 3 levels the bard attains beyond 9. He can target 1 additional ally with a single use of this ability, so I can do 2.
Who you inspire?
I've decided on Void and Santa.
Alright. So they get pluses to what again?
Okay, creature inspired with greatness gains 2 bonus hit die, the d10s. That's a long word.
So is that giving them extra health or what's going on?
Let's see. Well, it also gives them a +2 competence bonus on attack rolls, plus competence bonus on fortitude saves, and
So they have +2 to their attacks.
the bonus hit die counts as a regular hit die for determining the effect of spells such as sleep.
Oh, okay. So the hit dice for spells. Alrighty. So they've got +2 to fortitude saves and attack rolls. Alrighty. Next up is Roxy.
So who is that on? You were cutting out a lot for me during that.
Void and Santa have Inspire Greatness.
Okay, and what
They
does it do?
You both have a +2 on attack rolls and a +1 on fortitude saves.
Alright, so let's see here. Since it is Roxy's turn.
So we get +2 to attack and what?
And a +1 to fortitude.
And a +1 to fortitude.
Okay.
Okay, so Roxy is she pulls out that steampunk weapon that she has, transforms it into a big ass sword, and moves up to swing at the tail sticking out. She's going to attempt to cleave the tail off. And net frickin' 20. Holy crap!
All the nat 20s today.
All the net 20s today. So yeah, you also notice that the blade this time is like a bluish glow to it. So whenever she goes to like cleave this thing's tail off, I haven't even done damage yet, but it cleaves the tail off. The tail tip is now like frozen over with ice, so it's doing ice damage right now. Let's see how much damage that frickin' took. Exorcist,
Can
does
I
it take
stop
extra
you there?
damage for having a limb be removed?
Nope, there's no extra damage for the stuff like that.
Alright, just figured I'd make sure. Let's see here.
Hold on, I have a question.
Well, unless it beats the massive damage threshold, which it's probably gotten massive damage on it before.
Hold on, I have a particular question that I would like an answer to, because this is a wonderful idea I have.
What?
So you know how Void has improvised weapon and such?
Uh-huh.
Could I pick up the stinger and use it as an improvised weapon?
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Okay. Just, I wanted to make sure.
Can I give him a red for that?
He hasn't done it yet.
Oh, okay. So when he does it.
So this one attack did 82 damage and cut off its stinger tail. Next is Tiffany. She goes to attack with the left of the tail and misses because, well, I guess the tail fell off or something. No, she hit the part of the tail that already fell off, so it does no damage. So, top of the order of will, the scorpion is also coming out to like face you guys more head on since it can no longer stab at you from the gold. Will? Exercise?
Sorry.
What about it?
It's your turn. The scorpion has come out of the gold to face you all since it no longer has its tail. And it's your turn.
Alright. Should I show off a little bit of what I'm actually capable of here?
Do whatever you want to do.
Okay. I'm going to utilize my ability as a Mongus, an ability called Spell Combat, which lets me cast a spell and attack in the same round.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast, once this fucking page loads and I can see my damn spell. Come on.
That's an interesting spell. What does it do?
There we go. Okay. I'm going to cast Greater Thunderstomp.
Not even a pity chuckle from anyone? I thought that was a good joke.
Anyway, so Thunderstomp. What does this do?
Moment. Basically, I take my sword and slam it against the ground. From that, a ripple of power is expelled, and I can use that ripple to do a trip attack.
A trip attack. Okay.
So, the thing is instead of using the regular trip rules, I use my caster level instead of my BAB, and I use my spellcasting ability instead of my strength modifier.
Okay.
And it does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Well, considering that it's not close to really hit you at the moment, I mean, it just emerged from some gold and no longer has a tail.
I mean, it could still like try and use the pinch or whatever if it got one.
Anyway.
Let me roll my my attempt here.
And this roll has to beat its AC?
It's CMD,
CMD.
Combat Maneuver Defense.
How would calculate that?
Your CMD is normally, let me find the rules for it. Where's my CMD at?
Hey, Hobie, can I just bring something up quickly?
What?
So I remember about the secret that I won't say much about. I remember you saying that you had a plot twist in mind,
Yeah.
and that you're gonna make that I would be happy for. And now that I've seen this chimera, it's just like, was that the plot twist? Was there
No,
was there gonna be
that's
some
not
type of
plot
animal
twist.
for me
Plot
to
twist deals
take?
with the thing that we were talking about.
Oh no, I just thought there would be some type of thing that I would tame.
Well, I didn't think it'd be a chimera.
Hey, well, I can cross that off my list because I've had a list of things that I've wanted to do and things that I want to get, and one of them is a badass pet, and that's literally what I wrote down, and I can now check that off.
All right, your CMD is 10 plus your BAB plus your strength mod plus your dex mod plus any special size or miscellaneous modifiers.
I don't have a BAB for this because it auto calculates stuff for me.
Give me a moment. You said it's like a giant black scorpion of some type.
Yeah, it's a colossal black scorpion.
I'm trying to remember which creature that is so I can help you figure it out. For BAB, normally it's its CR rating for creatures.
So 15 or 16 or 17, one of those.
Yeah, like whatever its CR is, plus its strength and dexterity modifiers, and it's not a specific size, so that doesn't matter, and it doesn't have miscellaneous ones.
I don't see CR on there.
Like, what's its combat rating? Like when you genned up the creature, you should have genned it from something that had like a CR.
Oh, CR 15.
Yeah, so 15 plus
Strength and dex
strength
modifiers.
and dex modifiers.
Okay, dexterity's on there. And it's for
Because it should still have its stats on there
it's
somewhere.
for every 2 over 10 gives it 1?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
And my roll to trip it is a 40.
Yeah, that's gonna trip it up.
Okay. So now that I've tripped it, I'm going to rush forward. And as soon as I get to it, it's now prone. I'm going to coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
Yep. Because I have a feat that lets me coup de grace anything that's prone, not just helpless.
What's coup de grace?
Coup de grace is a special action you can take. Coup de grace. You can use a melee weapon to go coup de grace to a helpless opponent. I get the ability to do it to prone as well. You can also use a bow or crossbow if you're adjacent to it. You automatically hit and score a critical hit. If it survives the damage, it must make a fortitude save DC 10 plus your damage, or die.
Okay.
So I auto hit and auto crit.
Okay.
Is there anything around me other than this one that could hit me with an attack of opportunity? It does provoke attacks of opportunity.
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
So that will be my shocking grasp through my sword. So let me configure my damage real quick here. Plus shocking grasp. Times 2. It takes 88 damage.
Okay. Let me go ahead and calculate that real quick.
Does it also go back in time?
No.
Damn.
Okay.
Does it survive the 88?
Done everything
so
else.
I do a fortitude save against that.
Not yet. Does it survive? Does it survive the 88 first?
Yes, it survives the 88.
So now it makes a 100 DC 108 fortitude save or die.
So net 20 or die. Gotcha.
Yeah.
A DC of 108?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because the DCs of coup de grace is the damage.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
dead. You do your magical coup de
The
grace thing, and it goes to fall. Like this thing is
Building
falling
for a coup.
everywhere.
building for coup de grace is a very mean build because coup de grace damage, like the thing to resist dying to a coup de grace is if the damage straight up that they dealt to you doesn't kill you, then you have to make a fortitude save of 20 plus how much damage they did to you, DC.
So net 20 or die.
Pretty much.
So
Coup de grace are a mean
I highly
thing.
suggest that anybody that's in the way of this falling scorpion to get
Michael would get several times over at this point.
Guys, if you're in the way of this falling scorpion, move.
I never
I'm
moved
moved.
any closer.
I moved. I move away.
Was I in the way of it? I don't know.
You
All
were
I know is
right
that
up
at
on
the
the other one, and it is about to fall onto the dead scorpion.
Yeah, I'm backing up.
So, do I have to make a roll to see if I can get out from underway?
No, it's just kind of telling me whether or not you're moving. Like, are you going to try to be a boss and catch this thing, or are you going to get the hell out of there?
Void tries to be a boss and catch it, but the Chimera grabs him and
Yeah.
Kilgrave grabs him and pulls him out.
Kilgrave
Kilgrave
knocks you away with the tail and then gets hit with the dead scorpion.
Yeah.
But he grunts and
No, he
kinda
doesn't.
shakes it off.
Anyway.
Yeah, he got you out of there, but he gets a little hurt by that.
No, the way I wanted it to go is that he picks me up in his mouth.
No, you don't get to choose.
You don't control Kilgrave. You just
Yes,
do rolls.
yes.
You just do certain rolls for me. So you try to be a boss and catch this dead scorpion. He knocks you away with his tail, and this scorpion falls on him for 33 damage. He's still okay for the most part. He's a little hurt though.
I should be able to choose how to roleplay in that certain scenario.
Corey, you made Maddie laugh so hard at what you've just done that she had a nosebleed.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did I make her laugh?
Your little special doohickey.
The coup de grace.
Yeah,
Your
your
Oh, my
coup de grace.
My coup de grace? Just the metric fuck tons of damage.
Not
Yeah,
even that much damage, just one shot. Doesn't matter what the damage.
Yeah,
So from now on, we can have William kill anything as long as we knock it over to prone.
Unless it's immune to critical hits.
I mean, you know what? That just means that I can get Berserker ability, which I already have, Overbearing Blow, which is on a successful hit, target must make a reflex save or become prone. So I already can make people go prone.
Well, that's cool.
Oh god.
And then the next stage of Overbearing Blow is All Fall Down, which I get to knock several enemies down. I get to choose up to 2 enemies within 15 feet of me that, along with those enemies, must make a reflex save or they become prone too.
I can't do this on multiple people at once in a round.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but I can successfully.
Anyways,
I just mean like I could potentially make several people go prone. Yeah. Back to my point though, I feel like I should be able to make roleplay scenarios out with Kilgrave.
but you don't control him.
Yeah, it's not a master and pet relationship. He's just a friend to everyone.
I'm saying
No,
I'm the one who
Void doesn't
controls Kilgrave.
roll. Then what's the point in him considering to be a pet then? Isn't he?
Because
I take him.
pet, you don't control your pets in real life either.
You just kind of
Your pets just do what they want.
Yeah,
I'm
but this
saying
isn't
you
real
don't
life. This is a
what I'm
role.
saying is you don't
I'm a
dictate
player.
how he thinks and reacts to things.
He's his
anyways,
own separate
what
person.
happened, Hobai?
Yeah, he is his own separate, and I can play him as such, but I feel like I should be able to choose scenarios where he does certain things.
You
Like, I
got a
can
free
make him
chimera.
a
Stop
person.
complaining.
I'm
You
just
have a
saying.
chimera to help
Anyways.
you out. His thoughts and reactions are me to determine. If he wants to throw you out of the way of the scorpion so you don't get squashed, he's going to throw you out of the way of the scorpion so you don't get squashed.
Or like, if you annoy him enough, he'll just throw you into the water and laugh as you flail around in the water.
Anyway, so the scorpion, the second scorpion falls dead, and Kilgrave, wiggles his way out from under there, and the room starts to fade. And on the ground between all of you all, you see the yellow gem. It's dull, it's faded, and it's cracked.
Okay.
Dakota goes to pick it up.
Void pushes it. Tries to pick it up. Like,
You
my...
were cutting in and out bad.
Yeah,
for us.
you turned into an alien on us. Repeat what you said.
Void sees the gem and charges it as fast as he can.
Okay. Keep in mind that this room is also fading, and as it fades out, the real world is fading back in, and you guys are now back on that island. So you're surrounded by water.
So who gets the
Void's
gem
just
first?
going after the gem.
Well, it was pretty much at Dakota's feet, and Void has to rush over there in order to get to it in time.
So Dakota gets it.
I guess it would be a dexterity battle, with Dakota having advantage. Since he's right there.
Okay, so what does the advantage equate to? Like a
Just
plus
You
one?
roll your dex check, and you take the highest. You roll it twice, take the highest.
Okay. So
Does his advantage really matter when I nat 20?
you net 20'd, I just net 20'd on my second roll.
Really? Oh, so does this
First roll was a net 1, so thanks for the advantage.
So,
Damn.
Don't I
so
go
yes,
before him?
Since you both net 20, since Dakota is right there, he gets it first.
And
Okay.
So now what?
Void pretty much tackles Dakota, like, give me this fucking gem, it's mine. He's angry and he wants this gem for himself right now.
Void, this is no game. We have a job to complete, and we are completing it.
He is like, you've been tackled by Void. He's on top of you on the ground, like.
Question:
Trying to
Is
get
all
this
this
Void.
This is happening in
Yeah.
front of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, is all this jumping around there causing the gold to fall more and more?
we're not
No,
in the
we're
golden
back in the
Oh,
roll.
we're not in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
you guys
I
aren't
thought
in
we
the
were
pocket
still in there.
dimension anymore. Yeah, that room
We're
faded
on the-
out, and reality came back. You're back.
Real quick, can I do a strength check to throw this gem to Calcifier before Void tries to rip it away?
That's a dex
it wouldn't
check.
be it wouldn't be a strength check. It'd be dexterity to see if you can get it over there to him.
But
Okay.
would it be a strength check to see if you can pry his arm out of Void's grasp?
All you said was that you tackled him. You didn't say that you were pinning him down.
Yeah, he's like tackling, he's on top of him, and he's like grabbing at him for the gem. That's what I said.
But you don't have him.
You should have been specific when you said it.
Anyway.
I'm on top of him, on the ground.
But you should have said you were pinning me down. You should have been
I did say
specific
that
when
I
you
was
said
on
it.
top of you.
Not pinning me, though.
Just because you're on top of him doesn't mean that you're necessarily holding him to the ground, making sure he can't do anything.
I thought that was implied.
Nope, you got to be
That,
really
you know.
specific with D&D.
Void.
So, rolling
He
to
wants
see if
this-
I can get this over to Calcifier.
Yep, roll your dex.
And that is a 18 plus my dex modifier, which is... There's my... And, dex, so I got a 22 in total.
Okay, yeah, so you throw it over to Calcifier, and he's now holding it, but he hasn't put it away.
Void gets up, walks over to Calcifier, and holds his hand out and says, "Can I please see the gem, Calcifier?"
You guys
not
are
gonna
all
try and punch the
laughing.
douchebag.
You guys are all laughing, but check this out.
There's a deal with the master, and Calcifier has to give me the gem.
What Calcifier does is he holds out the gem to where Void can see it, and simply says, "Remember what the master said." The gem is cracked, dude.
You can't do nothing with it.
So he says,
Yeah.
"Remember what the master said," and then puts it away. Like he closes his hand around it and it just kind of disappears.
Okay. I guess it makes sense considering how it was broken, how the statue was broken.
Yeah, the reason why all this happened, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know, is you remember all the remains that were on the floor?
Yeah.
A bunch of
Yeah,
people,
what about
a bunch of people tried to get into that pocket dimension in order to steal the gem, and this was for a Stillabore. She hates greedy people, hates greed with a passion, and over time she had just gotten so weak fighting off all these different people that, well, her gem
Yeah.
started to become destroyed, and so did her statue.
And then, okay. Then Void looks at Killsfire and just goes, "Is there a way to fix the gem?"
Why would we want to fix it? We're trying to destroy it.
Is that what Killsfire said?
Yeah.
And Void just says, "So I could attempt to use it."
The master doesn't want these things used. You all had an agreement, yes, but that does not mean we are going to fix them in another form.
Void
Anybody
just
gonna have a reaction to this? Because he's saying it loud enough for you all to hear.
yeah.
Dakota is at the point to where he is just accepting stuff is happening and he doesn't care no more. Like
There's not really
he's
much.
Go
There's not
on,
really
Will.
much I can do. My guy is bound by one of these dumbass contracts too, so I can't do shit.
Yeah. Will's bound to. Void just says, "Okay," and he walks off. But he walks over to Kilgrave.
I mean, I'm thinking if we're going to destroy the thing, we'll get more power out of it if it's fixed than if it's broken. But
yeah.
But you see, you guys aren't on a journey to become stronger. You're on a journey to destroy stuff. You just so happen to becoming stronger.
It's a benefit.
Yeah, but if we got stronger, wouldn't we be able to destroy the things better?
I'm just saying, the point of this journey wasn't to get stronger. It was to retrieve things, to come back, and have them be destroyed. It just so happens
Well, that's
that the
not
side
Void's
effect of
journey.
destroying it so happens that part of that a side effect of destroying the gems is that the massive amounts of
Yeah,
magic
well,
that they're
they're-
holding makes you guys stronger.
Well, that's their journey. That's not Void's.
But you agreed to tag along to our journey.
And that's their journey.
Yeah, but Void simply wants the gems to use them.
But
Like, he's tagging
you
along
also
because he
had an agreement with you know.
Yes, and now there's an agreement with the master. So he's wondering if it can be fixed, though.
They didn't do any research into fixing the gems. They want them gone. So for this particular gem, it's tough luck.
Okay.
That's pretty much what Calcifier has been telling you. Is that with this gem, it's tough
Okay.
luck.
And yeah. Void just says okay, calmly walks over to Kilgrave. Just calmly walks back to Kilgrave.
Yeah, Kilgrave doesn't know what the hell is going on with all that.
Yeah. And Void just
So curious little Melda's not going to ask anything?
yeah. And Miss Melda must stick her nose in everything, is not gonna
Miss, I dive into the water because I'm curious. Is it going to ask any questions?
No,
Why not?
it's a selective curiosity.
It's selective. At this point, it becomes selective.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Okay, then.
But Melda just doesn't care about this.
No.
No,
I mean,
but
I
I'd
must
love-
put my ear to a door to hear what happened to Calcifier.
I mean, didn't Void hear about what happened with the calcifier and the screaming?
I think he passed that listen check, yeah.
Yeah, because Void has good listening,
Yeah,
good ears.
Yeah, everybody can just instantly tell that he's different.
Yeah. So, yeah. Void just walks up to Kilgrave and says, "I'll explain it later. Let's go, buddy."
Go where?
And Void says, "Well, first, out of the cave."
Tiffany's just kind of looking around this group like, I can't really believe my eyes right now. What the hell is going on?
After the second time, I got used to it. If you come along, you'll get used to it.
My place
Avoid-
is here at the monastery. I can't deal with your crazy on a daily basis.
Lucky.
Monks.
Does Void hear what they're at the conversation Trish and Dakota are having? Does Void hear it?
Tiffany and Dakota are having. Yeah, I guess good.
But just over there to
Yeah.
Tiffany, you realize the greatest service to our God is to go out and help people, not just to sit around in a temple all day.
I don't sit around in the temple. If you can't tell, there's a bunch of shenanigans going on in the town, and well, we help out with that. My place is here.
Yes, you did a great job of helping until we came and actually fixed the problem.
Well, Dakota just kind of gives this glare over at William.
What? It's the truth, and you know it.
Void just
The
pipes
truth,
up.
but you
I
respect
wouldn't
my
do that if
system
I were
in
you.
front
The
of me.
Yeah. Void sees this going on. He just turns his head and pipes up. I wouldn't do that if I were you. The last time I pissed her off, the ground shook. Fucking lots of shit happened. It was scary.
Wrong person. It was the.
Yeah, wrong person. That was
Didn't
Mira.
she do something? No, she did something. Because I made a joke about Dakota and her fucking, and then she attacked. She did some sort of attack
I don't remember that.
that did something to the earth.
I
remember.
don't remember what
That
you're
wasn't
talking
Tiffany.
about.
Mira.
That was Mira.
No, that was Tiffany.
Mira.
Because when we first
Tiffany's the one you made the joke to, but Mira's the one that shook the ground out from underneath you.
But still, Tiffany did some sort of ground attack though, and that's what I don't remember.
Oh, it
Yeah,
wasn't Tiffany.
It did something to the ground. I remember
Let's let it go.
distinctly that something happened.
Mira sent you through the ground.
I don't remember what happened exactly. I just remembered something happened and it was somewhat earthly.
Yeah, Mira
You mean when Mira broke the ground and sent you
I'm not
descending?
talking about Mira though.
But you keep mentioning the ground, and the only person that ever did anything to you in the ground was Mira.
I just distinctly remember making the hand motion for you and Tiffany fucking, and then something happened.
She
And it was
glared at you.
ground.
That's
No.
it.
No, there was an attack. Do I have to fucking like go through and find this and pull?
We're not about to do this on episode Void.
I will fucking do this. I remember this happening.
DM, please.
I remember this happening.
We can look this up and settle it off stream, okay? Because right now that detail is not important to the story.
What? Yeah. Okay. I'm right here. I know that.
Alrighty. So, Tiffany is.
I'm sorry. I just get really heated when people tell me that I'm wrong when I absolutely know I'm right.
Okay, well, Tiffany's making her way out of the cave now.
Dakota's
Okay.
right behind.
Same as Santa.
I'll follow.
With Melda.
Yeah, Void's going along, bringing Kilgrave.
Okay, so you guys start to approach this monastery, and everyone's on high alert because someone's bringing a fucking chimera up the mountain.
Yeah, Chimera. What about it?
Told you it was a bad idea. Told you it was a bad idea. Told you it was a bad idea.
Oh, is the
But yeah,
thing happening?
from a distance, Tiffany and Dakota, you all can see that the monastery is on a high alert.
Is the thing happening now?
Well, certain things changed how things are happening, dude. I told you you were no longer unstable because you got a pet.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that like he still had the page building though.
All of it,
You are
all
calm
of it
right
was, all
now.
of it was started with your unstable state. And then you tamed the chimera.
Yeah.
It's hungry.
Mm.
It's the Czechoslovakia. It's now the Bohemian Empire.
We'll make it work here in a sec, but for right now, you got to deal with the monastery that's on high alert.
Okay. So the monastery's on high alert and such.
Yeah.
Okay, so Void looks over, and goes to Dakota and such, and just like, Dakota, I know you hate me, or damn near close.
It's not
And
coming in the monastery.
I
It is
wasn't gonna.
staying outside.
I wasn't gonna ask that. I was simply gonna ask you to go talk to them and make sure they don't kill my Killgrave.
I am not making promises.
Please just go and try to talk to them. That's all I'm asking.
So I'm assuming outside this monastery right now is
You've got paladins and clerics in battle gear.
Yeah.
Dakota is now walking over to them. I am going to roll a diplomacy check.
Hang on. What was the name of Dakota's like best friend in all this group? It was like Mark or something.
It was, let's see. It was
Marcus?
my best friend in real life was named Marcus.
No. Didn't you also have a character named Marcus?
Cole, are you talking about?
Yeah, Cole. Yeah, he's
The one that's like a little brother to Dakota?
yeah.
Yeah, he's probably...
Yeah, he's
Because I know Tiffany, Kana, Cole, and Mira are probably all outside, plus with the other clerics.
But yeah, Cole is at the front there. He sees you walking. I'm just like, what the hell is that thing doing near here?
Blame the one... Blame Void. We went in the cave and he found this thing, and now it is friendly. I don't know. If it acts out of line or attacks anybody, slay it. But
Wait.
for now...
Wait. You mean to tell me that you and your special group went into a cave, found a fucking chimera, and Void just goes, "Can I keep it?"
That's literally what happened.
It's not
Void
coming
isn't
in here.
exactly the smartest.
It's not coming in here.
Hey,
That's what I told
it's
him.
not
I
that
made
he's
that
not
real
the
clear.
smartest. It's just the fact that he thought that he had a chance there.
Listen,
So
if it attacks anybody or does anything hostile, slay it. But until then, let it live. Let it be.
They still seem really unsure, but it's kind of like an understanding. Like, if it doesn't do anything, and as long as it stays out of the monastery, they'll leave it alone. Everybody kind of calms down and starts going back to like their usual stuff.
Would it and Mahina get along?
Hmm?
Would it and Mahina get along?
Like Chimera,
Yeah.
Mahina. I don't know. Mahina's just kind of been chilling with you. After the battle, it went back into little weasel form and like, just hung out in your pocket. That's just Mahina being Mahina. Unless you introduce her to other things, you are her world.
Yeah, I want to hang out with the Chimera for a little bit.
Okay, so
battle fan riding on a Chimera.
So Kilgreave just sort of like lays down outside of the gate and starts like looking at his wounds and whatnot.
Is he chilling with Calcifier? I'm curious. Is him and Calcifier just gonna get into some weird conversation outside this monastery? Like
one of them is sitting on one side of the gate, the other one's sitting on the other side of the gate, and you can't really tell if they're talking or not.
Okay.
How severe are its wounds?
It's not too severe. Like it's taking care of itself.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say I could just go up to it. And
Like
cast,
it got stunned
minor wounds.
and it had something fall on it, but it's nothing that a good night's sleep couldn't help.
Okay. So I imagine there's like a kitchen and stuff, or like a place where they have meats and such.
Well, yeah.
Can I at least
In this
pet
monastery.
it?
Approach it and see what happens.
Oh, okay.
So Can
I did
Void
not mean to
do,
make
like-
that sound intimidating? I'm just like just see how it plays out.
Okay.
So, oh boy,
Yeah.
what's going on? Can I do a check to see if I can spot like where meats are kept and such?
You're going to steal meat to feel
You
this
could
thing.
ask somebody where the kitchen is, but
Then yeah, fine. I'll look to see if I can find someone to
okay.
ask.
You've got Cole and
Kana and Mira and Tiff and
yeah,
me.
because they're all pretty much still right there. They're heading to go do things, but
Yeah.
you can catch up to them easily.
So
Dakota's kind of heading off on his own back towards the side entrance where
Void
that pool
goes
was.
over to Mira because he's the least intimidated by her. Of all the five, that might be surprising, but he is.
Yeah, that is surprising.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Void walks over and just like, "Hey, Mira, no, you probably don't like me, considering how I tried to, hit Dakota and everything. But can I ask for a favor?"
Yeah, sure. Ask away.
Hello?
I was about to say, did my internet just drop?
Yeah. I was like wondering.
I
what
just
was
heard a massive thing of thunder. Did the internet cut out?
But yeah, Mira's just like, yeah, sure. Go ahead, ask. What's up?
The Void points over to the Chimera, and it's like, as you've heard, I did tame him. I would like to get something for him to eat.
Do you know how much a chimera can eat? Because I don't.
Void just sort of shrugs and he's just like, I don't know, but I imagine that he'd like some type of meat. And
Santa immediately yells over the distance, "We'll take 7 virgin boys for him!"
Mira face palms at that comment before making like a circular motion with her finger. There are woods all around us. Take him hunting.
Just whenever I looked over, whenever she said that, I was gonna look over that way and be like, "We're looking for something for his appetites, not yours."
But Will, should you of all people really be speaking of appetites right now?
Nothing ever happened. I wiped that from my mind. I never think about it ever again.
But yeah,
Will,
I know nothing of what you speak.
Yeah, Mira just kind of motions like the forest around them. We have a whole forest around us. Just take him hunting.
and then Void sort of like scratches the back of his head and just sort of mumbles, "Yeah, I'm not the best at that."
Well, something tells me he is. I mean, look at him. He's huge. Who knows how long he's been here?
And then Void just simply goes, "Did you hear about what happened with the fish? Do you really think it'd be a good idea for me to go off and try to hunt?"
Okay, well maybe your chimera can hunt. Just go with him.
Yeah, Void just says, "All right," and walks away.
I'll go too.
God.
Oh,
Thunder.
judging by what I just
Thunder.
heard outside, we might have to cut this short in case the internet cuts out.
Internet sounds very stable right now, so you should be fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
if the power cuts out, that's gonna cut out my internet too.
But we can try to wrap this up. But if it gets too severe, we'll have to cut it off because we still got about an hour left of our usual recording time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll play it by ear. So everybody is, I guess, just kind of going to go relax, except for Void and Melda, who are going to go hunting.
Yeah, Void
I
knows
was
Kilgrave, I guess, if he's coming.
Dakota was actually heading back, like piquing others' interest, going back to the pool.
You're going back to the pool?
Yeah.
Okay.
For a moment, it sounded like you said you were going back to the fool.
Yeah, that's why I had to clarify.
Yeah, I'm going back to the pool.
Okay.
Nope. Nobody noticed I do this.
I mean,
Oh, it's my turn
everybody
now.
else is
Okay.
Everybody's just kind of wanting to relax. I mean,
So Dakota, like, puts his shield down and basically gets on hands and knees at the base of the pool again.
Okay.
And basically he touches his hand to the water again.
I'm going to myself for a moment because I gotta go use the bathroom out.
All right, bud. Okay, so once again, as your hand gets close to the water, it starts to glow, and then you touch it. I can't remember. Did I have a fort save or a will save for this?
Will save.
Okay.
I thought it wasn't for them though because they were good.
No.
I thought
it's
only for us.
everybody because it's a divine presence on your soul.
All right.
It only glow. The water only glows for good people, though.
Yeah, it's you made it a will save.
So 17 plus an 8, 25.
Okay, you are super relaxed.
Am I allowed to drink the water?
I mean, you saw Will do it.
You could certainly try.
Oh, yeah. All right, so Dakota like cups his hands and drinks from the pool.
Give me another will save.
And that is... What is that? It fell onto the floor. Should I count that?
No, re-roll it.
Okay, that is a 15 plus an 8. So 23.
23.
Is the souls of the damned again?
Yeah, you don't pass out, and before you, kind of like laying down with the front claws crossed over each other, you see Bahamut, kind of like in a vision.
But
He's just
it's
kinda
not
laying
as
there
clear. It's a vision, but not a clear one.
Right. It's kind of like you're still seeing your plane of existence and his at the same time. It's sort of like he's laying on the water.
Dakota wants to touch his forehead to the water.
Okay.
Do I have to give another will save for that?
No, you've already touched and drank the water.
So I can see Bahamut, right?
Yes, you can see Bahamut.
Hello again.
He just kind of nods, like a greetings, because he knows that you can't understand Draconic.
Can I have Dakota start saying a small prayer and thanking the god?
So just a general thank you of a prayer.
A specific prayer.
Sure.
As if to continue to keep giving him strength to be able to serve his will.
As you pray, you can feel like he's getting closer.
I continue to pray as my mental state gets more deeper into like a meditative prayer.
And as you do that, you no longer see the regular plane of existence. You can now only see yourself in front of Bahamut.
Okay. I continue to speak this prayer.
Nothing else is happening. He's just really close to you.
I end the prayer by blessing Bahamut's name as I look up.
As you do, his snout touches your forehead, and you feel more of an understanding, sort of, course through your being, but you're not entirely sure what you understand.
Okay. I guess I bow my head and try and leave the state.
You then hear him speak 3 words: go with grace. And you have now left your meditative state, and you're just kind of sitting there now, in front of the water.
Trip and follow. So much for grace.
Add Draconic to your languages.
Woo!
What happened?
He sought out his god and gained an understanding of Draconic.
Oh, I was sitting here thinking I should have Void try to teach Dakota Draconic or something sometime,
Don't worry,
but
my
I don't
God.
need to now.
My God's got me covered.
All right. But you see, the thing is, with all of that happening, more time has passed than what you thought of. So let's rewind a bit. So Void is going out hunting with Kilgrave and Melba.
Yeah. And Void hunting with all the three of us.
So,
Okay.
So you've got Kilgrave just kind of creeping around, ears perked, everything's looking around for something to eat.
I'll be right back. I'm getting called.
Yeah. Can I? Would it be a gather information check to see if I could see like tracks or anything on the ground?
Yeah, just to see if there's tracks. Yeah, it would be a gather information. See whether or not they're fresh, and you use it to track them. That would be survival.
I got a 32.
Okay, that's a pretty good roll. Give me a high or low.
I'm feeling high. 420.
Yeah, you find actually multiple tracks. There are all sorts of critters in these woods. There's you spot like some rabbit, deer, even some wolves. So you know you're not the only predators.
Hmm.
There's all kinds of stuff. I'm just not going to sit here and list all the tracks that you see.
Yeah. Void decides to go after. Is there anything bigger than wolves?
High or low?
Low.
Yeah, there's I guess various kinds of bears as well.
Hmm. Void just takes a look at the tracks and he calls over to Melda, points at the wolf tracks, and is just like, those would be fairly easy to take down. Let's go after them.
Melda agrees, though Mahina does let out a little burp.
Okay.
Yeah, Void wants to go wolf hunting.
All right, now you got to give me a survival check in order to be able to track.
Oh, I'll do it too, because I think I got something.
I'm back.
Do we all make one?
Yeah, because let's say you mess up, but she does it. You're going off the wrong direction.
Yeah.
She's like, no, wait, you gotta go this way.
Well, then I really have to be also as well.
Yeah, and then there's also Kilgrave who gets to
Only
make one, right?
13, so.
Okay, so you got a 13, and what did you get for?
A nat 20.
Okay, so yeah, you're like, yeah, the wolves are this way, and let's see, the shadow over there ate about this long ago, and this is what they had for dinner.
Yeah,
See, I
so
think your dice are loaded.
I'm using an online dice roller. It's not rigged. I don't know.
Your rolls have been incredibly lucky today.
They're always lucky.
Oh man. So
I'm sorry, you're not Santa?
So you guys are now tracking wolves.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess you just continue.
Yeah, we go after the walls until we find them.
Yeah. So you continue until you find a den, like the base of one of the many hilly areas, and you can't really see that far into the den. But you don't. But that high survival roll, you can tell that nothing's left yet for a good long while. So they're in there.
So I can what?
You can tell that they have not left the den. There's no fresh tracks leading out, only leading in.
Okay. Void looks at Gilgrave and Melda and just like motions for them to stay back and says, I can do this alone. And he sort of walks into the cave, sneaking in. So that would be a move silently, I guess.
Okay, give me a move silent roll.
Okay. Let's find it. I'm having. Okay, move silently. That is a 17.
Okay, yeah, you move silently up to this den.
What?
You move silently up to the
You-
den.
Okay. Into the den. I move into the den some.
Okay, and since you have low light vision, you can take a look around and see
Yeah.
that there is another quote unquote entrance to this den, and there are tracks leading out, but not as many as were leading in. And you take a look around and you see about 4 or 5 sleeping pups.
Oh no.
Void looks at the pups, and then he estimates. Okay. So Hobai, this is gonna be one for you. You do a high or low, and then you choose it because depending on what it does, if it matches with mine, Void is either gonna steal some wolf pups or he's gonna leave them. Yeah. So roll a high or low and tell me what it is.
Did you just tell the DM to roll themselves a high or low?
Yeah, because it's who am I? Why am I supposed to do it?
The way that he's phrasing it is he's having a moral dilemma that he wants me to help him settle.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying here.
That's how he's wording it. He's not necessarily telling me to do something.
Yeah.
He's not being brash about it. He's not being an ass. He's just like,
I
hey,
want him to roll a high or low and tell me what he gets, and then I will make my decision based off that because it will affect the party.
Yes, it
okay.
will.
Well, actually, you've got to call high or low in this situation.
So,
Because I'm going to go ahead and write a thing down.
so what did you? So what was it?
So you got to call a high or low.
Yeah. Okay. So high. That's what it was. That's the high.
Okay, so you're calling high.
Yeah. If it's a high.
You're taking some pups.
Okay. So
I
Void.
get to name one of them.
Yeah. Void just. So how many are there?
There's. I said 4 or 5, so. There's 5
Void grabs
there's 5
2.
pups.
Yeah. Void. Okay. So Void grabs 2 of them.
You get
As
one,
you
I get
do,
the other.
They let out a frightened yelp, and in the distance, you hear a howl.
Shit.
Okay. So
You little thieves.
Void sets one of them down and puts the other one into his backpack.
Wait,
He puts one down and the other in his backpack.
No! No, you get me one too!
Fine.
You little thieves are stealing something's child. Don't you
Yeah.
remember the Jungle Book? Skittish.
Yeah, so Void, he's taking these wolves and he's putting them in his backpack. And then he's moving out.
Yeah. Give me a high or low.
A what?
A high or low.
High.
We're not getting the wolf pups.
Okay.
Hold on.
You
I want you to
manage-
realize, though, I chose this because for the thing to happen, just in case.
Oh yeah, I know. I was totally gonna work there.
Yeah.
That's why I brought up, wolves in the track. Like, okay, we could
Yeah.
work this way. So
Okay.
you manage to get to the entryway before a wolf is getting an attack of opportunity on your ass.
Okay. So the wolves.
On your ass.
What is your touch AC?
Okay. Can
What is your touch AC?
my touch AC?
Yeah.
That's 14.
I will
Yeah,
say,
you
if
have
anyone-
wolf jaws in your butt.
What?
You have wolf jaws in your butt. You take 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so this parent wolf, which is give me a higher low.
Oh god.
A high.
This is a dire wolf latched onto your ass.
What?
This is a
did you
dire
say?
wolf. This is
This
a
is-
huge wolf. that is now trying to drag you back into its den.
Your strength battle.
Okay. Void Void throws the backpack to Melda, and then can the thing start to happen now? To this dire wolf?
Hang on, I gotta catch
You
this
are
thing, don't I?
Yeah.
For right now, let's have a strength battle.
Okay, so roll for my strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone understand how
24.
wrong this is?
I got a 24 for my strength thing.
This dire wolf got a 25. It drags you back into the den, where there are. Give me a high or low.
Oh God.
I'll take a high.
That's bad.
Oh no.
What?
You're
There
fucked.
are 10 other dire wolves in that den now, ready to chomp on you.
Oh no.
Okay. Can the thing happen? Does the thing happen?
While no one is able to see what is going on to you, yes, the thing happens. Because this is a bad situation for you. So yeah, the thing happens.
So should I say what happens or no?
Since it's not necessarily playing out the way that you initially wrote it, what they hear is this fight going on. That sounds.
I can
pretty
change
bad.
it.
Okay, yeah. I'll let you word this.
Okay, so Melda Melda, you hear a lot of yelling, like what you would imagine to be screams of Void being torn limb from limb by these dire wolves. And then all the screaming stops. And then all of a sudden you hear yelps of the wolves as they start crying out in pain and agony. And all of a sudden you see what you think is the wolf, but it turns out it's Void, who has wrapped in this black mist, this cloak per se. And he's holding this dead dire wolf. Its throat's ripped out, its legs are broken. And his teeth are looking like fangs rather than teeth.
Okay, and as you
His eyes are glowing.
as you come into view, Melda, in front of you, Calcifier is just like blocking your view of him right now, and he's looking over at Void, going, "What the hell are you?"
And he to avoid it. Oh, okay, and then you see him drop the dire wolf, and he simply goes, "Void's not here."
Oh
I'm
shit.
off.
Okay.
Yeah, and he says, "Void's not here.
Okay, the psychopath has been awakened.
Hope you don't mind if I fill in."
But I'm.
Yeah, and then he's filling the void. Now, what happens? What does Calcifier do?
Oh, this is about to be a hell of a fight.
He's not quite sure what to do with you right now.
What?
He's not quite sure what to do right now. He's just sort of standing in between you and Melda at the moment.
Okay, what's Kilgreave doing?
He's got his head tilted, like unsure what's going on, but he's more eyeing up that dead direwolf because he's kind of hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a chimera. He doesn't give a shit for drama.
He's like, kill each other first, but just give me that wolf.
Then this thing that you don't know the name of, that claims not to be Void, walks over to Melda. Is trying to walk over to Melda.
Calcifire's not letting him get anywhere near her.
And he just simply looks at Calcifier and says, "Don't you think if I wanted to kill you, if I wanted to kill any of you, I wouldn't have transformed in the cave. I would have done it out here."
By the way, I'm also going to make another ruling right now. Since you have turned into this other form, you can tell that Calcifier is not a demon.
Yeah.
Calcifier's not a demon.
I assume you know that. And then, okay, after that, he takes one good look at Calcifier up and down, and he says, I can't imagine why that idiot would imagine you'd be a demon like me.
That's it. Time to go. And in like a flourish, he wraps his cloak around Melda and Mahina, and they just sort of like meld into the shadows. And now you see like this dark spot just like moving along the ground extremely fast, getting away from you. Melda, from your perspective, you were just being held by Calcifier under his cloak while he's running.
Okay.
And I still have the bag with the pups in it.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify.
You guys are monsters. You slaughtered a family of wolves and stole their children.
Correction.
Stole their children,
Azeroth.
then slaughtered the family.
Void stole the children. Azeroth murdered everything.
So, yeah.
It's still the fact children were still being stolen.
So, okay,
That's-
Azeroth goes back into the cave and starts carrying some of the other dead direwolves back to the monastery with the Chimera following him.
Yeah, you've got like mad respect from this legendary beast right now.
Yeah.
So you know how Calcifier says that he does not do well with religious places?
What?
You know
He
how
went
Calcifier
to-
said that he does not do well with religious places?
He's in the monastery, and
Dakota, you come out and you see
Oh.
you see Calcifier just sort of like reform from the shadows and drop Melda, and he's in the monastery looking like he's freaked out.
Are you going to be okay, Calcifier?
Yeah, Void's. Yeah, this is just walking back. Now he is.
I don't know what happened, but Void is not Void anymore.
What?
He just kind of shakes his head, not knowing what else to say after that.
So, question:
What
How? When will he get there? Because I'm just wondering, like.
Well, considering that he's walking back, I'm going to assume that it's going to take roughly about 10 minutes. He's
Yeah,
been-
take-
been out for a
Can
little
I-
while.
Can I do something real quick?
What is it?
I want to do a listen check to see if I hear anything from Melda's bag.
Why would you do that, though?
I'm going to go ahead and say
Dakota
that you don't
doesn't
need
know
to do a listen check. These pups are freaking out and yelping, trying to get their parents to come and save
Yeah,
them.
you hear some pups from the bag. And
Melda, what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Open the bag!
Yeah,
No.
two dire wolf
You
pups.
stole puppies.
I didn't
Dire wolf
steal
pups.
them.
I'm just going to say that lawful good. I feel like everyone else that is lawful good in this monastery is not agreeing with what's happening right now.
Even Mira's coming out going, what is going on? He's calling all this ghost.
She stole dire wolf puppies or
I
wolf
didn't
puppies.
Steal them.
Then why are they in your bag?
They're not in my bag. This isn't my bag.
It's not Void's bag.
Then why do you have them?
Void threw them at me, and I panicked, and I just didn't have the chance to drop them, and I'm not gonna.
In all honesty, I didn't even know she was carrying
Jesus,
that, but
there
I
could be
was-
an Oh god, there could be an entire pack looking for us now.
No, I don't think we have
What-
to worry about that.
You remember whenever I said Void isn't Void anymore?
Calcifier,
What
going to
did
say
he
something
do?
about the pack?
Like, yeah, that's Void picking up right now. You remember when I said Void isn't Void anymore? And I'm gonna say that right on cue. As soon as he says that, like, I'm just gonna, just have you like appear and throw a carcass into the monastery.
Who was in the monastery, Void or Azeroth?
Azeroth's still in control right now.
So
So you
everyone
just
sees this.
Yeah, you just
And
see
can
this.
sense that this thing is evil.
Yeah.
Dakota's,
Is
Dakota's
is
weapon has
Exorcist-
now been drawn.
Is Exorcist here? Is he back?
William is in the monastery.
No, he's still not back yet.
Dang it. Okay, so you can see he's just looking in the monastery right now. So yeah.
I'm gonna just say Dakota is on full edge right now with weapons drawn.
Yeah, you see what happens.
Sword and shield drawn.
What Dakota sees is he sees Void, but Void is like wrapped in this mist cloak. His teeth are looking like fangs. They're stained red a bit, and his eyes are glowing red. And his cloak is a shade of red so bright that it's like all the other times Void has been angry and you've seen it be red. Like this makes that red look like, you know, not red per se. Like this gives a whole new definition to the meaning of the color red. Per se.
Dakota is on full edge in front of everybody else, standing in between them and Azeroth.
Azeroth just walks over to the side, drops the 2 dead direwolves he was carrying, and then just sort of goes to walk into the mansion, into the monastery. What do they call a mansion? Yeah, he starts going to walk into the monastery.
I'ma just say Dakota is full force speed walking to prevent you from entering this monastery.
So Dakota comes in front of Azeroth.
They are roughly 10 feet apart, I'm assuming.
Nah, let's just say that you're in front of him now. So, hold on, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can it be Sendo Super Smash time? Can I do that here?
I've got no control over Azeroth. That's
Yeah,
all,
but
that's
like
all I'm
the-
gonna say on this matter.
I wanted to let you know if like I wanted to know if I could actually do that move though.
I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
Okay, then okay, Dakota, let's just say that you're in front of Azeroth. You see Azeroth standing in front of you one moment, and then the next he looks to not be there, but he's actually just like near the ground, getting ready to like give you a super uppercut to the gut.
Alright.
Can I reflex save?
Oh, I would say no.
You were gonna have a disadvantage.
You cut out, say that again?
Reflex save, but you have disadvantage.
You can make him use a blue marble.
Hold on. But yeah, he's got disadvantage right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank God.
What did you get?
Remember, you roll twice and use the.
I have to take the lower one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay, for reflex, I'm going to be using a 17
Use your blue marble.
Okay.
plus. All right, roll one more time.
Yep. Yeah. That,
It was higher. 17 still.
alrighty.
So
So
then do I
still
make a
take
roll to
away
hit
the
him though?
marble?
Yeah, still take away the.
Take away the marble.
Do I still make a roll to try and hit him?
Hold up. And that 17 is plus 7, so you are trying to beat 24, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. With how this is going to work, what you have to do is beat his. Which AC is your lowest, Dakota?
Hmm?
Which
My touch AC or my normal AC?
Which one is the lower number?
Touch AC, why?
Okay, so touch AC plus 24. That's what the Void has to. That's what Azeroth has to beat with advantage.
So what is it?
All right, so I'm figuring it up right now. I'll tell you. Just go ahead and do your stuff, and I'll tell you if you pass or not. Yeah?
Okay. I don't know. I might find a different dice roller because I'm getting a lot of nat 20s.
Did you just nat 20 again?
Yes, I did.
Roll again.
I might roll again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hello.
that was 19. So
Okay, yeah, you
Uh,
hit the 19 on an unarmed attack. Plus your
what do I
strength
add
modifier.
for the unarmed?
Plus your strength modifier, and
Sure.
remember that you got a boost whenever you went into this form.
So what type of bar fight
Yeah.
did he get into?
The Void has transformed into something else.
Ah.
It's
The thing has happened.
one-
Right now you're in the monastery, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that you can feel just this influx of evil aura.
do I use my base attack bonus as well?
Yes.
Okay. Then
How
give me
powerful
1
is the
second.
evil aura?
I was about to say, wouldn't this make Azeroth or whatever his name evil?
Yeah, he is like.
Azeroth's a
he's
demon.
Like,
He's
super
chaotic evil.
Super evil.
So how powerful is this aura?
Dude, dude, you're like far in the monastery, and if it could affect the physical world, your table would be shaking.
I'm doing the
So,
thing.
Is there anything else I add? I
So
add
you-
my
so
strength,
You're heading outside and doing
my
the
base
thing?
attack, my roll.
I'm heading out, doing the thing, and popping haste
I need. Hold on.
and flying there
but-
because I can
Okay, but
fly when I do that.
hold on a sec, because we're already doing a thing before you decided to do this thing.
Okay.
I need. So it's. What is it all?
It is.
It's my strength modifier, my base attack bonus, my roll. Is there anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Does that beat 24?
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think
That's a
Aquas has been
43.
around.
What'd you say, Breton?
43.
I'm guessing that hits. We gotta wait for Michael to get back.
Because
You
I
matched
don't
me.
think-
Defender wins.
What? What did you get?
I rolled a 43 in total.
That's what mine is in total.
Defender wins though.
Yep,
Is it?
defender wins. Yeah.
So you managed to dodge by like half a
You-
nanosecond.
Yeah, then you just see this flying punch you out of nowhere. But now the thing is, can Azeroth then make a second go with his other hand to then punch him?
No, because right now Will is doing a reaction.
Because
Okay.
you're gonna feel something on your senses here in just a moment. I don't think Aquas has ever been around when I've did the thing before.
All right, so do the thing. I'm gonna be right back. Parents need me to help prepare food.
All right, but yeah, Santa has never been around for the thing.
So where's Sana right now?
That is an excellent question, because
she's-
she didn't go with them.
Sana went back to the monastery.
All right, so yeah, you're at the monster, so you're gonna see a thing.
Okay. There is an actual reason other than just Azeroth being evil as to why he attacked Dakota, by the way. Like, there is a way to solve this without violence.
But too late. This is just how Will reacts to evil.
Yeah, attacked a party member while feeling very evil. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Then we'll discuss what's going on.
Yeah. Azeroth had just threw that punch and then he... But what you heard him yell as he threw the punch, and he threw the punch and he yelled, "This is for fucking with the void."
Anyways,
yeah.
so let me see. I need to pull up the old picture because I haven't posted in a while. Sana,
So
Yep.
does your character believe in deities?
Yeah. Atlanteans worship Aquasira.
Just because if your character wasn't much of a one to
He would've made it
believe in
stand
deities, things were about to get real weird. Because basically, while you're at the temple, you see Will suddenly like jerk as if he's been slapped, turn and run to the courtyard. As soon as he gets to the courtyard, he crosses his arms. A glow starts to form around him. Then
I'm gonna go ahead and say that Kelspire's already booked it back out of this place.
you see
because of fires, what?
Already booked it back out of here. Because he knows something.
You see-
down.
you see this. After he throws his arm out in an explosion of light, you don't see like the armor, but you see that behind him.
I find it hilarious. That is exactly what I was thinking.
So what? You just knock Void out, or Azeroth, I should say.
Well, he throws his arms out and summons the wings, and then pops haste as he goes and takes off, shooting towards the city, wherever you are.
He's
Okay.
at the door, dude. They're at the
Oh, right outside the door. So yeah, just flying Falcon Punch type thing.
Falcon punch.
Wait, can Azeroth see this and just be like, "Huh?
First you
wonder
need
what
to
he
make your
is."
save, sir. Because
So
right now
okay.
he's considered
So
evil,
what's
so
that?
he has to
A
save
reflex
against.
save?
Let me see.
What would that be?
It's a DC. Oh yeah, now it's higher. I forgot. It's now a DC 26 will save.
A will save.
Yeah.
Well, then I insta-fail it.
Then you fail it?
Azeroth can't get higher than a 15 on a will save.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you fail the will save.
His reflex saves, though.
Yeah. So
His reflex and attacks are boosted, but he does fuck all for will saves.
So he takes 40 damage instantly from the holy aura, and he's rooted in place.
May I say this is like 5 feet away from my face now?
You don't get affected. You're not evil.
I know, but I just barely managed to dodge this punch, and I see you come out of nowhere, like, and his name is John Cena.
So that's what the whole aura does, but do I have a chance to dodge the punch or anything?
No,
Well, you can dodge now because save.
I'll be back
Do
again,
I
gotta
get
make some
rooted, though?
potatoes.
What's rooting me?
You can't move.
But why? You said I'm rooted, but
Yeah.
you said I took holy damage, not that I'm rooted. So I'm just
Yeah,
a little confused.
It's a thing with his wings. If you fail the will save from the holy damage, then you're also rooted.
Yeah, it's part of the thing
Because angels.
of like an angel aura, because it's basically imagine like say like a goblin suddenly gets an angel just flaring in front of them. They're going to cower in fear. That's basically what you're doing. You failed the will save.
Okay. Well, he's not cowering in fear.
Well, he's not cowering, but
He's
he's
stunned.
rooted. He's like he's
Yeah.
stunned. He's like, what the fuck?
His feet are stunned, and he's just like, what the fuck?
Dude, where the fuck the fucking angel come from?
Yeah. So
Now I'm going to do my attack.
make sure you don't kill me.
That's what I'm trying to think of a way to do.
You can't say that it'll be non-lethal damage.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do that because with you being rooted, which is also considered cowering, I could coup de grace you right now if I felt like it.
You could just like, don't you have stun things? You could just stun him per se.
I'm just going to do a lightning-empowered punch to the head to try and knock you out.
Do a what?
Lightning-empowered punch to the head.
Okay.
My dice really don't like you, sir.
Was that a net 20?
That was not 20.
So since you were attempting to knock him out and you net 20, is that how that plays out?
Well,
Yeah, I
all
would
the
assume
damage
so.
I'm about to do is non-lethal because I'm declaring it so. So, give me a moment here. I have to figure my damage up. That's.
I just assumed that if he was trying to knock me out, that's just what would happen. If we're gonna talk from like a game roleplay sense, that would be could do. Unless you physically want to put me at like 0 health.
I don't want to kill you, but I do want you to be sore as fuck. So you're gonna take like 70 straight damage.
I was at 50, so it doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, so you go unconscious.
But it was non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal. Yeah, so he goes unconscious. And then I go unconscious.
Yeah, because that's what happens
Yep.
after he does the thing.
Okay,
So
you know what?
So now what happens?
I still have a vial left. Hold up. Come here, William.
What color is this vial?
This one's green.
Okay, let me hang on a second.
So what's Sana think about all this?
Remember, you don't know what these vials do.
I know.
Sana just saw the wings, though. She doesn't see anything that happened with Void.
She saw the wings and saw me do like a giant like aerial falcon punch to your face as we both got knocked out.
No, she didn't see the Falcon Punch, though. She saw you
Oh.
leap off, though.
Yeah. So what's Sana think about this?
Sana think of the big old leap off.
Sana?
What?
What's
What do
Sana
you think about this?
Yeah.
Sana doing?
Considering Sana's past, she's not as wild as most people to see an angel, but she's kind of like, Okay.
Dakota's not as affected by it because he saw it. This is the second time. What he's more surprised at is Void.
Void?
Yeah.
And I must say, Dakota is not taking any chances. You are now being tied up, Void. Can I do a use rope check?
Anyway, so you were gonna give Will your green vial?
Yeah, but first, can I
Yeah.
tie up Void?
I thought you were gonna give Will the vial first.
You don't need to tie up Void.
Sure,
Void and
I'll,
Azeroth are two different beings.
I'll give him the vial.
Okay, and what it does is it gives him purple skin.
Ugh.
Please tell me this is temporary.
We don't know.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I have wait, that's fine. I have dispel magic. As soon as I wake up, I can dispel it.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
There you go. That is it.
I mean, I can dispel it too, but I'm gonna keep it till you wake up.
Okay, so you don't need to tie up Void though, because Void.
We don't.
has
But
a
here's the thing. We don't know.
Like,
Everybody but Calcifier does not know that Void and him are two different people.
Oh no, as Calcifier told you though. He said Void is not Void right now.
But that could mean you're possessed. That could mean any number of things. The way he's
But-
worded that.
But here's the thing. That just happened in front of all the paladins and clerics. If Dakota's not doing anything, they're gonna do.
Yeah, you want Dakota to tie you up. It's better for him to tie you up
Yeah.
than them to put you in like a chamber in
And
preparation
for them to kill me.
Yeah.
They could all feel the evil off of you, and you threaten their home. That is grounds for severe punishment.
The only reason they didn't do shit is because I beat them to the punch. Literally.
Yeah, I dodged one punch, and you beat him to the punch.
All right.
do that.
So,
One punch.
So Dakota, go ahead and give me your
Wait,
rope check.
can we? I want to stop everyone. Okay, so I like to imagine Will's up there. He sees the Void, and then he just does a power dive, and then as he hits Void, the One Punch Man theme starts playing.
One punch!
Yeah. And Void just like he hits him in the stomach, and Void, you see like the fist come out, and it's all anime like. You see like a fist imprint come out of his back.
All right. So,
That's basically what my guy just did.
So a use rope check from Dakota.
I think he had to do something with his family real quick.
So yeah, can I still use the use rope check?
Yeah. Do the use rope check.
Not 20. I have him hogtied.
Yep. And Mira comes over and inspects the rope, and you see her kind of do something like she's muttering some kind of magic or whatnot. And well, actually, anybody with like a divinity can tell that she has like put some sort of holy magic
Bless.
onto this rope to make it even harder for demons to break.
Okay. So
Mira,
what's going after now? What's going down now?
you are being dragged off somewhere.
What's going on with Kilgrave and the...
Like the other paladins and clerics, they are not taking no for an answer. They are sticking this tied up demon in like a dungeon area.
That is Dakota being one of them. You threatened Dakota's home. That was last straw.
He didn't threaten your home. He threatened you personally. There's a difference.
If you would have gotten past me,
You caused damage to their home.
Yeah, I'll be right back again. Just
What would he
you're
have
in the
done?
dungeon.
Though? He would have just walked in there.
We don't know. That's the thing. Is he was evil. He was attacking a person that belongs to this city. They're not going to take chances with that. It's better
I'm just
for me to
making
knock
points
you
here
unconscious.
that you.
I know.
I'm just making my point that like he didn't straight up attack your home. He attacked one person individually, and then he said,
And
"This
that
is
was in the area, and now
Void.
everyone is overreacting. That's what happens around humans. We tend to overreact.
yeah."
So, real quick, Bretton, give me a high or low.
I'll go for a low.
Okay. Kilgrave did not run off whenever he saw everything go down. He's waiting outside the monastery area. Just
Okay.
What the heck is going on?
I'm okay. That makes me happy. If he ran off, I would have literally cried.
I mean that was some scary shit that went down.
I know. Okay. So, what are we just gonna say that like I get locked in a cell and everybody goes to bed or something?
And Cole is going to keep watch over you. Back to Melda with the wolf pups. Who's confronting her about
Yeah.
that? Is it going to be
Back to
Mama
Melda
Roxy
and the
or is
tiger.
somebody else going to step in?
So, what happened with wolf pups?
While you were gone, Void went out hunting in order to feed his chimera, and they came across
Yeah,
a wolf
he
den.
found.
They stole
Yep.
wolf pups and pissed off an entire direwolf pack. Then shipped
And
them
that's
down.
why he killed a pack of direwolves and brought 2 dead ones home.
And there are 2 direwolf pups in the pack that Melda is holding.
But
Yeah.
there you go, Rat, for you.
What did you post? Oh, I've seen that before. That works. That's a great one, though. That's pretty much what I imagined. But, yeah. The pack of direwolves is dead. Azeroth killed them all, brutally. And so now there's just those 2 pups there. There was 3 others back in the den, so you can go get them if you want to, but hey.
So
I'm going to just say it right now. Melda's going to make the assumption that those 3 other pups are dead.
So what's Melda doing?
So
She's doing the bad thing. She's assuming, which you know the statement about assuming.
Oh, you make an ass out of you and me. Does she
Yeah.
assume I killed the other pups?
Yeah.
But
So Void in Dungeon, what happened?
Melda is now off to the side somewhere with Roxy, and Roxy's just kind of standing there, arms folded, the index finger that you can see is tapping on her arm. She's not saying anything. She's waiting for her to talk.
I didn't take them. Why are you looking at me like that?
Can
Where are
I
the
just
others?
say this out of context really quickly?
What?
If somebody
What?
was to do a specific check, that'd be able to see if somebody's lying, or if somebody came over and cast a spell that prohibited you from wanting a puppy.
She didn't
say-
steal them, though. She didn't steal them. She's telling the truth. Void stole them.
She was telling the
Through the
truth,
bag.
but I didn't want to steal them.
Horn
She said I didn't steal them.
In retrospect, she didn't see those puppies in there. Only Void did.
And she didn't know. She didn't
But
know the
you
puppies
even
were in
called
there.
out,
Only
you
Void
get one
did.
for me.
No. Yeah,
'cause she-
no,
no,
I'm
she
about to
heard
call
them.
you out on that.
No, okay, well, at first. Just
You
smell.
got
That was
yourself
out of
in a lie.
That was out of character, I believe.
No,
No, it actually was.
you said it in voice though.
No,
That's the thing.
Because
Oh no,
we
she
were
said it in her
supposed-
regular voice.
You didn't say that you were listening to Void when he told you to stay back.
But I never said I moved, did I?
You didn't say otherwise either.
Yeah.
You're not gonna loop your way out of this with loopholes.
It wasn't in character. I believe she meant it not to be, because I made the ploy that he was going to leave one and only take one, and he was just going to hide it. So I believe that was out of character. Like, if you're going to fucking steal puppies, get me one.
Okay then. But still,
Yeah.
we're having this little scene over here to the side,
Like,
and
I don't-
Roxy's
you can
kind of
fit-
going, so, where are the others?
They could be dead. I don't know.
Do you remember the way?
I think.
Show me.
I don't know. Do I know?
We never did cover that. When
What
Boyd
is she-
killed all those dire wolves, did he hurt the other puppies in there?
Yeah, that's what Melda's assuming.
So, we'll take care of that here in a sec. Right now,
Azeroth would've-
you gotta lead Roxy back to the den.
I don't know the way.
I can
Yeah,
say
I think
Azeroth
You know
wouldn't
someone
know
who
the puppy.
could possibly show the way,
Oh, I could go to the Chimera.
or Kelspar.
Yeah, Kilgrave.
Yeah, I could go to Kelspar.
So who are you gonna go to? The scary Shadow Man or the scary Chimera?
Yeah.
I'm going
Take
to
your pick.
I'm going to the Shadow Man.
He's just
He
kind
saved
of
he saved my ass.
he's just kind of sitting over there next to the gate, approaching, looks up. What is it?
I need to go back to that den.
What for? And then like Roxy steps out. Oh, Okay. Just like instant understanding. And so yeah, he leads the way back to the den. And Dakota, give me a high or low for this, because you're uninvolved. So give me a high or low.
What? No! Every time I'm uninvolved in a high or low, it goes bad.
High or low? I'll even let you use Lucky Spurs.
High.
Use your Lucky Spurs.
High again.
12?
Yeah, that was 12. That's a 19.
Still
I'm
low.
done. I'm done. Yeah. See, you ask from now on. Start asking other people for highs or lows, because now I feel responsible, Nick.
Unfortunately,
I mean,
in all of
technically-
the chaos that happened, they were badly hurt.
Oh.
Oh.
See, this is why a demon does not go raging bananas around direwolves.
See, this is my fault now.
So
It is your fault.
I said they're hurt. They're not dead.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Still.
No, I want to. Shut your mouth. Where the fuck is it? Where? You said they were bad hurt. Let me see.
Yes, they're badly hurt, but they're not dead.
I have cure moderate wounds.
How
So
many
that'll help
of
a
them are
little
there?
bit.
That should help.
That would only work on one at a time, though.
And there's 3 of them.
I'm at least trying.
True.
Wait.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm
No,
pretty sure.
cures 2d8 damage plus 1 per level for many creatures.
So I'll
Okay, then.
just say that it'll be like an area of effect.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
So where's my 8? That's not
And I
eight.
took the southern half, and you crane's my puppet.
Yeah, this is the 8.
Because it was between me and Germany that did the most work while Italy was fucking with the Allies.
So.
Yeah.
Help me out.
I love how we're doing D&D.
So
An
you
exorcist is
roll
over there
2d8.
telling us what to do the game.
No, that's a d10.
Oh. Oh, it's this one.
Yeah, there's d8. You rolled that twice. Okay, so that's a 6.
That's 5.
Alright, so you heal them
That's
for 11 health.
Hang on. Plus 1 per level.
And what's your level?
I'm a 13.
So 11 plus 13, that's 24. Heal them for 24 health.
And?
They're looking much better now.
Okay. Do
So-
I need to cure light wounds?
Hmm?
Do I need to cure light wounds to finish it off?
I think they'll be fine. But yeah, they're just kind of looking around and whimpering now.
Oh, we can't just leave them here. I still
So-
have the other 2, don't I?
Yeah.
I still
Yeah,
have the
You still have
Nothing
the other
to
2 in
the
his.
bag. Roxy picks up 2 of the pups because she can only carry 2.
Alright, I'm assuming I'm wearing the bag at this point,
Yeah, so you can pick up the other
so
one.
I'm picking up the other one.
And she starts having everybody go back to the monastery. And you all actually walk up to Mira, of all people. They're having this conversation, and you can kind of get the feeling like she's trying to get Mira to do something with the pups. You're not entirely sure what. She then calls over like there's like a special bell that can be rung for like meetings and whatnot, and she rings that bell, so all the paladins and clerics go together. Dakota, you're part of that.
Isn't he still BRB?
Michael?
Michael!
Michael.
Someone say racist joke. Maybe that'll get his attention.
Quick, say the N-word. No, don't, please.
I would never say the N-word. Okay, I'll make racist jokes, but I will never say the N-word. There's a fine line in the sand for me.
That storm's rolling back around.
Exorcist, however, I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, what?
Do I need to punch you again?
What? What? No, what? Exorcist, what? What did I do? Tell me.
But I'll be right back.
All right, man. Your character's knocked out anyway.
Yeah, so
With purple skin.
I'm gonna.
Don't forget the purple skin. It's very important.
I mean, I'll just dispel magic as soon as I wake up. It doesn't matter.
It's very important for the time being.
Alrighty. Michael.
Michael.
How's my stream looking, by the way? Anyone that might be watching, because I'm not.
Michael.
Maybe it's time we take a break.
Well,
Yeah, we might actually have to leave it here.
Yeah, the meeting is going to consist of the future of these particular dire wolves. We will pick that back up next time. Hopefully, it won't take forever to get to the next episode. But this has been episode 10 of Marvelous Misadventures. And thank you all you dudes, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.
What's going on?
Oh, you just got back and we were calling it a night.
We were calling it because you weren't here, and now you're back. So
I had to go to make mashed potatoes because it's Father's Day, and I wanted to do something special with my daddy.
Are we still up?
We're still up.
I finished. Like I
Okay,
just
so
finished. I'm done now. Like
Okay, well,
I'm ready.
Let's just keep this going. Let's finish up this meeting.
All right.
So wait, where's this meeting taking place?
Okay, there is a special bell in the monastery that, when rung, it calls a meeting for like the paladins and whatnot. And Mira has rung this bell. Dakota is a part of the paladin, so he needs to attend.
I will go ahead and say Dakota is at the place for the meeting.
Okay, so Mira is kind of in front of everybody, and before her on a table, she has 5 dire wolf pups, and she's kind of feeding them a little bit. Like they're past the point of needing milk. They're eating like little bits of meat and whatnot. And she's pretty much saying, we have these 5 little innocent souls here who no longer have a family. Someone needs to take care of them. Who's it going to be?
You know what must be done, Dakota.
I will take full responsibility for these direwolf pups.
I kind of figured that you just kind of dole one out to, each of us or something to maybe train and fight alongside with.
I brought Void and the rest of these people here, and the fact that Void caused problems temporarily for the monastery, I shall take responsibility for. So if these pups do not have nowhere to go, no parents, I will be willing to take care of them.
So if no other paladin will take on all of them?
Say that again, you cut out?
I said, so if no one else will help care for them, you'll take on all of them? Or do you wish to only care for one?
Take them all.
It would be best for multiple people to take care of them. It would be quite troublesome for one person to take care of 5. That's how many there are, right? 5?
Yes, there's 5.
Yeah, but you can take them all. There's a party.
There's a party, but if stuff gets risky, we're going to have to make sure each pup's accounted for, and the max we would be able to deal with our quest right now would most likely be 1. Don't worry, Void. We'll come back, and so you can get the rest later.
Fine.
But for now...
Are you really going
I didn't
to
kill a-
care for a pup on your journey?
I didn't kill an entire pack of direwolves just to not get my pup.
Void's not there. You're in the... You're in the dungeon.
I know that I'm in the dungeon, but I'm making my point as a player. Like, I didn't fucking kill a pack of dire wolves, try to steal some puppies just to not get one. I'm getting one way or another.
Melda.
No, Melda's not there. This meeting was strictly for the paladins and the clerics.
I know he's mentioning Melda's name.
Okay.
Melda the Little One, according to Calcifier, which is the being that brought her into the monastery before whatever void became entered. She would probably, how should I put this? I think it would help everybody else a lot to see if one was cared for, especially one of the ones that was injured, now healed by said Melda. And I think it would be a good relief off her shoulders if she got to watch them herself. At least one.
I honestly don't think having a pup along on your journeys would be beneficial. I mean, if you were going to stay, that'd be another thing, but I know you.
I could stay. And
We're becoming the Starks of Winterfell with pet direwolves.
that has been a thought that has crossed my mind, staying and caring for them. But these people, I'd promised to make a journey with these people, and I fulfill my promises. So sadly, I cannot stay here.
Well,
That's not saying I won't come back.
If you take on a pup, then I will care for it here.
You will care for one?
She nods.
Tiffany,
Yeah.
would
sure,
you be able to
could be
care for
fun.
one as well? Cole?
I will have to say that Cole is actually not at the meeting. He is watching Dakota down in the dungeon. But you could probably vouch that, yeah, he'd really like to have a wolf pup.
Kana.
I don't remember much about Kana.
Kana was a paladin who was there with Tiffany when they had to knock out a few of those people. Kana was the other paladin besides Cole.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, she nods. So that's 3 pups down.
And do any of the clerics have any issues with this? Tom?
Kench.
No, Tom, Marlon, Shirley, and
Oh, just a note, Sarah.
Mira.
Make sure you get on the league soon. There's a whole new event. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
So
Michael completely and totally missed it. I am now mad.
you said
I
Tom,
made-
she said Kench.
Tom, Marlon, Shirley, will you three have any issues with the paladins taking care of these wolves?
They shake their head. They're totally fine with it.
Now that that's out of the way, what I have no clue what to do with him.
Yes, that was the next item on the list. The demon in the dungeon.
It would be dangerous to keep him here, even with all the clerics and paladins. Plus, if somehow he was to escape from this place, he possibly could wreak havoc on the town. None of the masters have came back yet, so...
That's a difficult decision, especially since we don't know anything about him. Who's to say we can even kill him?
That's another thing. If we killed him, we would lose someone quite important to our journey. I may not be able to stand him at times, but Void himself is a comrade. And a comrade An evil one that may have his demons inside of him, quite literally, is still a comrade, so killing him may not be the best option for me and the rest of the party. But
And also, to be fair, you probably have sensed the bits of evil in my character as well, because even though he does have angel blood, he does also have demon blood.
Because he fucked his sister?
No, because he's half Nephilim.
I will say I have from time
I'm
to time
just trying to be
sensed,
I know that what you're saying. I'm just trying to be an ass here.
and also I know you.
I'm not the one who
know
got
my-
Falcon punched in the face and passed out.
And I know you guys know of my party member William. He himself may not be
The one
fully
with the
pure.
angel.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not the one that fucked his sister.
Me.
You guys don't know that.
And the others would probably be.
Void doesn't know that, but I know it as
relax.
a player, so I can make fun of you for it all I want.
And worst comes to worst, we will slay him. But as for now, I think all of our powers combined would be able to suppress him if it happened again and stop him.
So then, all those in favor of a trial period? You have Mira, Tiffany, and Tom kind of raised their hands. Is Dakota going for the trial period for Void / Azeroth?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 5 votes for. I don't think there's enough people for against.
Against.
So, all right, so yeah, trial period for the demon. For now, I assume that everybody would like to get some rest after today's excitement.
Get acquainted with the pups.
Mira.
With the pups.
Yeah. So.
If we could have the pups taken to a safe area first before we split them up and divide them among the paladins. Mira, I need you to come with me to the dungeon if this meeting is over.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, she follows
Okay.
you down, and Cole is still standing watch. We're getting really low on recording time, so we're going to kind of leave this off with you two heading down to the dungeon. There is one thing that I would like to add in here before we decide to close off. William, in your unconscious state, the demonic side reaches out to the other unconscious demon in the area, and you can tell that he has no memory of you, but this is your grandfather. Thank you all you dudes. This has been another episode of Marvelous Misadventures, episode 10. Hopefully next time it won't take so long to get the next one. Yeah, thank you all you dudes. Have a good night. See you later.
Please, can
Night.
I have it run? Can you run that? by
Boy,
me one more time?
everybody!
No, we're not going to run it by Void again. No.
I need to hear that.
Is this the I'm my own grandpa situation going on here?
No, it's different though.
What?
Void has a demon that is William's grandfather.
Okay.
So I'm his grandpa? Does he call me grandpa now?
You're not. Azeroth has
Respect
no
your elders.
memories of any family or anything like that. It's just something wonky that's happened. But William recognizes him as his grandfather.